Ooh. Hi, everyone. I know it looks like a disaster, but this is what crafting looks like. So it's only going to get worse from here. So welcome. Lindsey and I are all set up with some of our costume stuff. Oh yeah, by the way, everybody hears me talk to Lindsey all the time off camera, and they saw you on our last stream, some of them. But yeah, we're gonna go at this. We've been we've been ordering things, and we've been running around town grabbing fabric bits, and you know, just want to say thanks for coming and tuning in. Hi, Lindsey's. Everyone say. But maybe do you want to say what the process has been thus far? As we've been...
So, you know, when we start planning for a tour, even if it's a tour that we've kind of done before, Lindsey and I will sit down and we'll go through each song and we'll kind of decide if we want to change the look or if we want to upgrade the look or, you know, anything really. And this tour we decided kind of forcibly, because our stuff is falling apart, that we were going to change everything. So we are in the process right now of having brainstormed what each thing is going to look like, and now we have picked out individual pieces and individual bits of fabric, and we are in the process of seeing if they work and kind of getting them prepared for a professional seamstress to then take over from us.
Yes, so that's the important thing. Everybody's like, are you literally sewing your own costumes? No.
It's kind of sort of not really.
Yeah, because I mean, I can sew and Lindsey can sew, but I am not a great enough seamstress that they would be able to hold up and last and be quick changeable. Like, yeah, I mean, I sewed a lot in high school. I sewed my own prom dresses and stuff, but this is different. They have to be able to be taken on and off super fast. Yeah. And also, it's so time consuming and I would be so slow. So what I do, here, I'll show you, for example, we found these awesome dresses on clearance online. So right now it doesn't look like much, but I did think to myself, it's beautiful fabric, it's a structure, and so what we're literally going to do is now make this into a beautiful dress. Because look, it's like I said, it's got beautiful fabric, it's got a fun structure to it, but it's very plain. So we're gonna probably turn this into a square neck. We're going to, you know, a seamstress will. But we bought all of this fun fabric, and now we're just going to kind of play around and lay down these things and figure out, okay, Luna's going to help us. But yeah, we're just going to start to plan. I'd say we start with, this one. Yeah. I felt like, okay, let me find the, so Lindsey and I ran to the fashion district, which is really fun. It's a place, I'll be posting actually some videos later. It's a place downtown LA. Oops, wrong side. All right, Looney Tunes, you're gonna have to.
Oh, this is gonna be all day.
I think I do think there's actually enough of this for. And by the way,
straight down the front.
Straight down the front.
Yeah.
And I love that she does this when I work on my laptop too. I'll be editing and she literally will squeeze her little self between me and my computer and then sit down practically on the computer, and I'm just that's her way of being I am feeling left out.
Please pay attention to me.
Please pay attention to me. Oh, but I'm excited about this because I'm realizing I think there's enough that we can put some on the back. And also I say it doesn't have to even go quite down.
Well, how high are we going to tack it up?
Well, we're gonna tack it up to
because we'll lose a lot of that and not have to waste the fabric there. I love this running down the front though.
Yeah, I mean, I think in order for it to look cool when it's gathered up, since we won't be able to know, you know, it's gonna have to be all the way down. But maybe we can just, because we only need a few pieces for the back, in my opinion. I think honestly, we can take this big piece right here. You know, because look at that, that's a big chunk. So we can take this piece, and we can take part of this. And that'll give us just enough pieces to put down the center of the back.
Perfect.
Now, what I'm wondering, though, is, you know, this is in the front. I got these. Oh, you know what's cool? The guy that I went to, remember the ribbon store we went to, the first place? So I went back there, and the guy was helping me. I was, looking at different stuff. And he goes, it's I've seen you here before. And he goes, you have a vibe about you that's really familiar to, it's Lindsey Stirling. And I was like, it's so funny when that happens. I feel so weird being well, I am Lindsey Stirling. Especially, it happens a lot nowadays with the mask situation.
Yeah.
And so he was so sweet. He was like, "This is on the house." So he gave me like the ribbon for free. It was probably like it's probably like $30 for the ribbon. And I was like, "Please let me pay for it." But also, I think we're gonna need more of it.
Well, we're gonna have to go down and spend a lot of money.
We'll go back.
I think this is such a good pairing because I feel like it pairs it with your dress.
Yes, I was gonna say it's either this one or this one.
This is nice too.
This one's like a little more subtle,
more like this fabric, if that makes sense. I feel like this one matches.
I feel like it matches more. Also, it makes it not stand. I think I like that one.
I do too.
And I think I might have to go back and buy more. But also, this could at least make it to the waistline, and then
also do the yeah.
And then I think
that's so pretty.
Yeah, so maybe because we want to make this a square neck, so we'll have to go back and get more of this. Easy peasy. That's part of what this is for too.
Yeah.
We've already run twice to the fabric district. Yeah. And
we do this thing where we get down there and we have an idea of what we want, but there's only so much you can do.
Yeah. When you're just looking at fabric, and
so we'll pull out swatches and we'll like match things and kind of get an idea, but you don't know.
Yeah, until you can like lay it out like this. Like I wasn't sure if I'd want this one, or even have this one actually. But
I like that one for the purple dress, probably. Right?
Yeah, I thought it could work for I was like, it could even work on that one.
It could.
So yeah, it's like, oh, and this was another one I got. Anyways, I got little piece. Oh, this is really cool. Also, I think we can cut this and this
and use them.
And we could either we could either use that for the neckline, or we could use it. I think it might be the best to put this on the sleeve.
Oh, I like that.
But do we have a?
I would like that with like maybe a subtle white underneath it to make the color pop on the wrists.
Yeah,
because these are such short sleeves, so I feel like
maybe even something like this.
That's pretty.
A little bit of gold if we've got, because I think we're gonna have plenty of this.
We do a lot of matching of fabric swatches to make like certain things just appear more on stage, because the people in the first 5 rows can see what's going on, but beyond that, you really need to put effort into making the details pop in a way that like everyone can see it.
It is an interesting thought when you're like, is that going to show up?
Yeah.
Like we said that so many times. We're like, this is beautiful, but will it show up?
Should we make any decisions here, or should we?
I think
just sit and wait.
This one thing I'm realizing is, well, it's possible if we cut this top off, and then if we cut the bottom off, we might have to use a little bit of I'm sorry, I'm like not talking in coherence. I wonder if this is something where another thought
we are
is
use some of the neckline.
Well,
so it's not going to go up that high.
Well, I'm saying if we cut this off,
this.
But here's another thought: we could literally just cut these out and then sew them individually on, which I think would make,
since we already have the fabric underneath here that has the detail in it.
I did like that this softened it a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because this is such a vibrant dress, like almost too vibrant. What do you think? Do you think it softens it? Because it does soften it.
It does.
But
it does. We also have that brown mesh behind you. Bring this forward a bit.
Yeah, that would probably be a nightmare for a seamstress to sew on. But okay, I say we stick with our original plan of having her just sew a flat piece, and then taking she'll just have to take a little bit of this extra stuff and like lay it across the bottom. Or maybe she can just cut a little bit out of the center. And
I feel like wherever she pulls it up, whatever she loses there, she'll be able
she can just pull it down.
All right, well, let's pin that to there.
So we'll just know this is a tentative and so we're just gonna have to meet with the seamstress one day and be like, all right,
this is exactly what we want.
Let's go through this.
Luna agrees.
So yeah, let's just I think we could honestly just put like 2 pins on this because we're not specifically pinning, and then we'll just pin this to there. And then let's think about the back of this dress, because we are gonna take like little bits of this, hopefully. I looked everywhere. I could not find. I went to the same place we got this and like searched through that bin. Oh, there's this cool thing in the fashion district where it works for people that are doing stuff like this, where we just need bits. You can find these things, because some of this fabric is like really expensive.
Really expensive.
Some of the pieces, I'm not even joking, some of the ones I looked at, they're like, that's $75 a yard, or that's $80 a yard.
Absolutely not.
This is probably like a $12 a yard piece of fabric. But there's these remnant bins that you can find that just have scraps in them, and they'll give them to you for like $1 a piece. So we just bought this for $1. I would have loved to have had more of it, but literally I went back and couldn't find anything anywhere. So yeah, then we'll just also have her take this off. This is a really pretty neckline too.
It is. It's beautiful.
But do we want to? Because we could also do the sleeves. Like, sorry, I could help.
No, you're fine.
I mean, this isn't quite the right color though for the sleeves.
I don't love it for the sleeves.
We need like a copper, and we can go back and find something.
Like
Dang it, we gotta go back.
This color.
Yeah, like a
really good
bronzy gold.
Do we have any sort of? No, it's too yellow.
I mean, also, what about this for the sleeve? This could work. And I have plenty of it.
Yeah, I could work. Are we gonna use that for
that's this one,
purple?
But I think it's kind of fun if it ties together.
Yeah.
It's like, look how pretty. I think that actually would really tie. So another thing is I wanted every dress in this situation for this certain number, which I'm not going to tell you what it is. I wanted them all to be like their own pop. Like, it's like we're all. You are funny. You are. Oh. So
you need one of those self-throwing.
Yes.
Ball things.
But at the same time as wanting, I wanted it to all feel like their own color. I want them, they have to all look good and match. So.
Yeah, we want them all to be tied in to each other.
So they all look like they're together and they work. And in particular, when I got these, when they arrived, I was like, oh no, this yellow one stands out too much.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm trying to put purple in it, because it kind of softens it and it ties it into the other colors.
Yeah, we are really worried about this one. This was actually the one that started our...
Yeah, we're like,
ooh, this dress actually gives us a great idea. We should get 5 dresses all in like this color palette. And it all started with the yellow dress. But then once the yellow dress got here, we were like, oh no, it's really, really vibrant in a way that we didn't think it was going to be.
Okay.
But that's okay, because we can make it work.
And... All right, now maybe just pin this, like, or I can just share this pin right here.
Okay. Yeah, I want to hold it up and look at it, so I want to pin it on in a way that it will be as close to, it's going to look like as possible.
So we'll just
Luna's just trying her hardest to help.
Is that what she's doing? Is that? We see you, Luna. We appreciate you.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
And then in a bit, we'll maybe put a little bit of... Oh, see, that's looking really pretty. That's going to look gorgeous. And then we're going to ruffle up these skirts, like bustle them. So it's like...
And then underneath there will be even more stuff to kind of give the dress shape. But we're not there yet.
Yeah, that's... We're getting there. Okay, so this one, I love this dress. This one might be my favorite. Okay, so for this one, wow, I got a lot of this. Okay, I have this piece of fabric, which I think will be nice to pull out the purple in it.
Yes, for sure.
So I think what she can make like a waistband out of this will be really pretty.
I like that.
Luna, you are cracking me up.
She's like extra today.
She is extra.
She knows.
Luna.
She knows that she's on camera.
Luna. Oh, where's your ball? My gosh, my dog is the cutest. Watch this. There we go.
She knows.
Oh, I'm gonna see if she'll do it. Okay, sorry. Digression really quick. Sometimes she'll get really like frustrated and she'll howl. Okay. Luna, where's your ball? Where's your ball? Where's your ball? Come on, howl. He goes like, oh! Okay, sorry.
Oh my gosh.
All right, back to it. Maybe I'll stick her in with Laura's dog in a second. Okay, so here we go. So I think this will be really. Oh, see that?
I love
beautiful.
that. So our problem that we had with this dress was we ordered this one because we were like, oh, it's purple and we need a soft purple dress. But when we got here, it ended up being a lot more pink than purple, while still being purple.
And we have a pink dress already. So Also, another thing that was, okay, the reason I had such trouble finding the right fabric for this was when I laid them all out the other night, I realized,
Show your butt to the camera.
I realized that in order to make these all match, I was like, it's essential that they all have gold on them.
Yeah.
I kind of just, because we bought some fabric and then I laid out all the dresses and looked at it and was like, they're not quite. And I was like, gold. If I put a piece of gold with them all, they all work. So finding this mauve color purple with gold was really hard. And when I found this, I was so excited. So I think that if,
this is so pretty too.
so beautiful.
So let's try to fake the neckline here.
Actually, this one has the right neckline.
Oh yeah, you're right, it does.
Yeah. So I wonder if we just literally cut out some of these rather than trying to lay it flat. Like I think we cut out these and then we could just place them where we want them. What do you think?
I agree.
And
what does the end look like? Yeah,
there's a beautiful end. So we could either save that for the sleeves of the purple one, but we got two sides.
Okay.
So we could also, like this.
Oh yeah.
Actually, it should go up like this. Like say it goes up
this way, facing upwards.
I think that's really pretty. If it's just and then you've got this, like that's gorgeous.
Yeah, I agree.
And then we just take a few of these. I wonder if maybe and then a bit of it could just hang over the edge, like down here. And then maybe we just, I don't know if that's might be a nightmare to try to put on. Like it would be cool if it could be up, but that would be scratchy.
It would be really scratchy.
We could
make it softer.
If we put like some felt underneath it on the other side,
just so it doesn't scratch. That would be really pretty.
Because actually, I kind of like this look. If this just goes up like this, pretty high.
Is this one going to have the corset over it?
It will.
Okay.
It will have the corset over it for.
How high is that going to go? Do you think it'd be peeking out? Do you think it'd be weird?
I don't think it'll be peeking out.
Okay.
I almost wish it was in a way because it's pretty and gold. But I think that if we put a little bit of this at the top, let's see how that works. Imagine.
Gosh. Magnet.
Okay, I'm sorry, Luna, but we're gonna put you in with Doris doggy.
She's so upset.
Oh, she knows. Look how
she knows.
I love you.
Don't put me away.
I love you. I'll play with you later. Okay.
I do really like this.
Yeah, I think that's gorgeous. Oh, it's so pretty. This looks very like Anastasia for some reason to me.
Yeah.
And then let's just imagine that this is that fabric. We could either
I definitely think we need to use that purple. Should we do the traditional, like the down with this
thing?
Yeah. Or is that going to look weird?
I feel like it kind of, I almost kind of like this setup and then so they're not all the same.
Yeah.
And I think it's still, I mean, if we wanted to do that direction, I would say we could do this. But I kind of like that this makes it different than the others. Because I feel like we're going to do that thing on that one, and I mean, all of them.
Then we for sure shouldn't do it on this.
But as for the neckline, we could either get something kind of like this, but a different color.
And a more purpley or a gold.
Yes, or...
I also have, there's like a white lace behind you back there.
Yeah. What do you think of, like, not this, but like if we took the
something
end
like
of that and just put, I mean, I don't like it. Or you do?
No, I don't think I do.
But I do think something just simple.
Yeah.
Like, I think we just need I mean, this could even work.
That's beautiful. I actually love that right there. I think it's the right shade to make all this make sense and tie into yours.
Either that, or do you think more of a purple one?
I like them both. I prefer the purple.
Yeah, I think it makes, because we keep trying to make this dress purple. And it's amazing what color, like, tricks can, you can do tricks with color. It's like, this dress could have been a very cool tone if we put blues and grays and silvers with it. That's why every time I'd find this fabric, it was mostly in silvers. And then it would be a very cool dress tone. But by finding like purple accents and by finding gold, it made it a warm purple. Anyways, because it kept looking pink when we would put the wrong color with it. So I do like this, but I think this isn't, I think we need to find something like this
I like this. I mean, I like both of these. I think the purple definitely makes my eyes see purple more.
Yeah, I want it to be purple. Do you think this is like fancy looking enough?
Yeah, I do. I do.
It was just like that.
Yeah,
I say
absolutely. And do we have the feather bits?
Yeah.
I wonder what that like shade would look like
Also,
against this. Oh, yeah. Wow.
I mean, it's not the right color purple, but I don't really care. It's very, well, it looks blue on the screen.
It does look blue. Wow.
It's purple.
It's very purple. That's crazy.
Yeah, I feel like it works because it's just fun and colorful. So it's like that part's fine to me.
Yeah.
And we honestly could take, I say we get a cheap lace, but we could take a lace and go like this, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But we'll get
I actually love that. I have the white lace behind you. To your left, right there.
Yes.
Yeah, over the top of that. Oh, that looks great, actually. Ooh, is there a pin in there?
There's a pin. Yeah. You hold that, please. Or here, I have a pin cushion somewhere. A pin cushion.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Everything in bags. I like that.
Do we want it on the back side of it?
Probably on the back. Well, hold on. Let me see how, because I can see them being like, I don't really know how to rope in a fan. So.
Also, yeah. Dang it, we got, this was before we knew that we wanted them to all be gold.
We can make them gold. I trust us.
I almost wish we'd just gotten all gold.
All those, yeah. It's okay.
I mean, they were $1 a piece.
They were $1. These were $1 a piece.
Found them.
But they look great. They do look great.
Feels nice too. Literally we could go back and just get more. But I'm also not mad at
I think we could make them gold ourselves.
Like, how so?
I have gold fabric paint that I didn't bring today.
Can we lose the pretty design?
I can go over the design. Just real careful. That'd be fun.
What?
I'm committing to that.
What? The pink one works. I mean, also we still could use the purple one.
Yeah.
Like the purple one isn't bad.
No, I don't think so at all.
Okay.
And plus, I think it draws the eye to the color that the dress is supposed to be.
Yes. Also, here is a fun. Look at that.
You know what? I might try doing this and see how it feels.
You want a glue gun?
I have, yeah, right behind you. You want to hand me that one?
Okay, you go for that.
I'm gonna give this a shot.
And then look at this. How fun.
Oh, it's perfect. Yeah. So I think between this color purple and this, that makes this dress make sense.
That totally works.
Yeah.
I think the only fan that might not work is actually this one. It could work with the gray.
I think it's fine. I'll paint in.
And like I said, we bought extras, so we have 2 gold, so we could have the gray and the yellow dress be gold, and then the other 2 be colors. I don't know. We got options. We got options. Okay.
I was Googling pictures of the up house
to
miniaturize. Yes. And I'm really excited about that. Can I have the bag behind you that says glue sticks on it, or glue gun? I think it's directly behind your back. One of the first ones. Yes, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, this will be great. I'm excited. These feathers look fantastic. Okay, so I'm gonna just kind of pin this together real quick.
What is your favorite costume that you made yourself?
Honestly, I was really proud of the dancers and my stuff in the Artemis music video. Those were very pinned together, but they looked perfect.
They looked so good.
They looked like exactly what I wanted them to look like. I was really proud of that. Let's see, what else? What else? I mean, I pieced together. I was pretty proud of sewing that parrot onto that costume because they can't see it, but I sewed a parrot onto the shoulder of this pirate outfit, and it looked pretty epic.
This is from the last Artemis tour that we did.
But yeah, look at this. And when it was on me, like when my, it's on my shoulder, look, it sat up and it would bounce around as I played. I was pretty proud of that. Okay.
She needs
some, I think she might be done for.
I think we might need to retire her, but we should definitely mount her to something.
Yeah, we should.
Know? We should.
Maybe that's another giveaway. Lindsey's pirate. Or Lindsey's parrot. Her name is Principessa.
Principessa.
Does anybody in the Europe tour remember her? Let's see. I wonder. Oh, I remember. You should put Luna on your shoulder. Oh, good luck. Yeah. Give it to me. I know her name. Oh, you do. Yes. Oh, they remember. Apparently not much. The pirate. Yes. Oh, did you make the costume for you and Peter Hollins for Skyrim? I did.
Oh,
yeah.
Really?
So I mean, I used to make all my costumes. Like I mean, a lot of them, not all. But yes, I was very proud of that too. Like I made Peter Hollins' costume.
That's amazing.
And I never met him, so he like arrived, and I'm like, so you would be wearing this?
I made you a costume.
Another really fun thing we could do. Look at this.
Oh,
we could put it underneath the.
I actually love that. I do think we should back a lot of those subtly with a white lace, just so it tricks the eye into seeing them more. I'm trying to think of like, you know, against the dancer's skin. Do you want here? I'm going to use this just to see what it looks like. There's also that white, you see what I mean? Maybe not that in particular, but like something to give it structure and to make it kind of trick the eye into seeing it more without actually.
Maybe. I mean, I kind of, maybe. I'm not mad at just like this. I kind of like that.
Yeah.
It's so
you know what? I
take
back everything I just said. That's beautiful.
No,
yeah.
It could look either way.
I'm not mad at that. It actually might be too much.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Yeah.
It's like about like make them see it, but also
because I won't be able to hand wash these easily. So I'm already kind of preparing. These ones are gonna get dirty. They're gonna get dirty. They're gonna get sweaty. They're on for a couple songs.
They are.
Yeah. But that's not a problem. That's not a problem. I'm just thinking, would backing this in something make it easier to clean? I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
That's a good point. I don't think about stuff like that as much because I'm not cleaning the costumes.
I'm the one that's like, oh god, this is gonna fall apart in 3 songs.
Yes.
3 nights. It's done.
Oopsie. So I'm just gonna like, okay, where's the pins? Can I see the safety pins?
Yes. Safety pins and regular pins.
I'm afraid to use the regular pins.
And they're gonna fall out.
I'm like, oh, my carpet's gonna be full of.
They're gonna fall out.
It's gonna be like a minefield of pins.
This is a fun song, isn't it?
Yeah. Tropics, like Kaido or something. This is gonna be pretty. This one's my favorite. Like, as I was even looking for fabric swatches, I was like, I'm gonna love the purple dress and be jealous of it all tour.
Now, is that too high? Should I go back down?
No.
Okay.
I like it. We were actually searching for like big fans. We couldn't find any. Also, I just want to thank everybody that was with us on
so much fun.
Yeah, this last weekend on Saturday or Friday for the 6-hour stream. I couldn't believe how many people said they stayed the whole time.
Yeah.
It was so fun.
A long time, but it went by really fast.
It did. It went by super fast for me. I was kind of like prepping, gearing up for it, and then I couldn't believe it when it was like over.
So you and I both definitely.
Oh my gosh.
Our brains were fried after that. We had a call with some of our tour friends tour crew to talk, through the show, and I think you and I were just talking gibberish the whole time.
I kept saying things that didn't make sense.
And like, bless their hearts, they were just like, yeah, this makes sense. This is normal.
Yeah.
So they just kind of went ahead and pretended not to.
Look how pretty that is.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, that's gonna be stunning.
It makes it so much more purple. I'm laughing at how much more blue the color of this webcam. Yeah. Trust us, it's a lot more purple in person.
And then I do think I'm just gonna pin this up here a little bit.
I'm actually super excited about painting.
Are you serious?
I'm yes. Oh my gosh, yeah. Go home and it's like you and Bedazzling. So Lindsey is weird and she could sit here for hours and bedazzle things just by hand, like with a toothpick and some glue. And like I can't do that. It makes me like anxious to look at how much bedazzling has to be done. But like sitting down and painting on this, oh my gosh, that sounds so relaxing.
Yeah, it's true. I understand that because like sometimes I do like to just put on a TV show and do something that's kind of mindless in a weird way. You're like,
There was one night that you needed more bedazzles and we had like 3 pairs of shoes that we didn't need that had bedazzles all over them. And so you were doing something, you asked me, you were like, can you unbedazzle these for me? Can you pick off all the gems? And I was like, yeah, that'll be easy, no problem. It took me like 3 hours in my hotel room just picking them off, and my fingers were so numb. I didn't anticipate the workload.
So bad.
Well, it was my first time ever doing anything like that. So dumbly in my head, I was like, oh, this will be easy. Picking things off, who cares? Oh my gosh, no, it took forever.
So bad.
Like 3 years ago.
You told me like the next day, and I was like, why did you? I didn't know. I was like, you didn't have to do that. I thought, because I thought the same thing. Like, oh, it'll be fine, you know.
No.
Okay.
It was a good learning experience for me.
Do you think the purple's too dark at the top, or is it good?
Oh no, I actually love that.
Yeah. Okay, because we could also like even wrap one piece around the waist, which would be kind of fun.
I don't mind that either. I love this though. That feels like that pulls that together for me. It uses all the different shades of purple.
It'll also tie it to my costume.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I do think maybe we use a little bit of this for the
I agree.
leaves.
Is there any kind of commitment we want to make to cutting anything off now, or should we hold off?
I'm almost okay. So originally I was thinking we just cut out pieces of this, but I feel like maybe it would be fun if she just bunches
made it
this
work
into the skirt.
I totally
and then
agree.
we cut off this bottom, or we could wait till she bustles the skirt, and we could, because sadly I don't think this isn't going to go all the way around the back.
Is there a world where she does all this interesting work here so that we can see?
Oh my gosh. Honestly, we could just like kind of keep checking in.
Yeah.
We could just keep like going over there or FaceTiming her.
I feel like,
because I'm sure she'll want to be in her own.
I feel like micromanaging about it.
I know we're so invested. But I wonder, do you think if we bustled this up and then sewed individual little patches to it, it would be better on the skirt?
I really like the consistency.
Yeah.
I'm torn. I'm 50-50 on that.
I do actually think this, look at how pretty this material is.
It is beautiful.
And I feel like the mesh kind of blocks it.
Okay, so here's the thing. Why don't we lay it down, see where everything falls naturally, pin it, and then
well, the problem also I'm realizing is that like there's not enough for her to do, like, you know what I mean? She can't do the whole skirt in the back.
Only way we're going to be able to make that work is if we cut them out.
So I think we'll have to, like, sadly, she'll bustle the skirt, you know, and then we'll like just kind of place.
You're right. I like the sheen of this, and we really lose that if you put the mesh over it. And I feel like Andy's lights hitting this sheen are it's gonna look beautiful. This is a beautiful texture.
Yeah. But I do think we can put little pieces, and also, but I think I'll wait till. I like am hesitant to do that until I talk to her to see what, you know, like I don't know. Maybe I'll get her on the phone and talk with her about it.
We'll do that this week for sure.
Yeah.
Once we get, I want to be able to hop on the phone, you know, tomorrow or something with a list of like, hey, this is what we need done.
Yes.
Like, what are your
show her?
Yeah. What are your inputs on this?
Yeah, this top one will fit around the waist. I guess my biggest wonder is well, because if we could use this for the sleeves of that,
I say we commit to that.
I think that would be amazing.
Should we go ahead and just take this off?
I
think we should.
The only other place we would use it, is here on the sleeve.
Which we would still want to cut it off for.
Which we'd still cut it off. So,
do you want me to cut it off after this?
Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's cut off as close to, do you want to do it
I say let's
along the line, or do you want to do it with some...
I would say
okay.
Like, curve around the...
Cool. I'll do that after I do this lace.
And try to go as close to this as possible.
I will.
So that it doesn't go down too much.
Yeah.
And then,
I feel really good about this dress now.
I do too.
I was really worried about this and the yellow one, but...
Oh, really? See, I'm kind of most worried now about the pink one. I'm going to leave that to last.
Well, the pink, the only thing I'm worried about with the pink is how...
It's so much.
It's so much. Not only is it a heavy fabric, which worries me for whoever we put into it, but there's so much pattern. Sorry, Addie. There's so much pattern in it already.
Because I was thinking that, I mean, this is just tentative, but I was thinking that Taylor in purple, Addie in pink, because they're both doing the first number in it.
Yes.
And I thought those colors, which we're trying not to say song names.
Yeah, we're trying not to spoil too much. Yeah. This is definitely giving away the magic.
Yeah, no, but you guys are being invited into the magic.
Yes, absolutely.
Because I think that, you know, if any of you guys on this stream are in the States and you're coming to the show, I think it'll be really fun for you to see what these things become.
I mean, this might just be me because I work in the tour industry, but my absolute fascination with the tour industry is all around pre-production.
Me too.
Like how the show gets put together and what actually goes into it, like how things are made to work. And our crew in particular, you know, we're very DIY, the people that you met on the last stream, like Andy and Alec and Wes, they build so much of what you guys eventually see on stage themselves and by hand, and you know, the lights and everything. They do it themselves, which is incredible. And I never really considered that that was how it works until I saw them do it. And it definitely gave me a love for pre-production in a way that I didn't have prior to working for Lindsey.
Yes. Well, also, I just isn't that gorgeous?
Oh, we made a good choice on that one.
Yeah.
I wasn't into this at first, and Lindsey's like, trust me. You were right. That's really pretty.
I wonder if maybe then we do this one,
the
for
little
the
one?
waist.
Because I know originally you wanted to do this one up here and this one for the waist, but
what do you think, though?
I like what you're doing.
I feel like this one's so much more delicate. And
it is.
I almost kind of don't like this one, seeing it on. What do you think?
Can I see this one on the waist? Oh, wow. I don't know. I like them both.
And then this... Wait.
I almost like this one more.
Really?
Yeah, and then let's see what happens with this thing.
So we have a bunch of this, and we do not need that much for this dress. But I really do think...
what about this on the sleeves, like we were dreaming?
Yeah, well, this one has such dramatic sleeves. But you're right, though. We could put a little bit on, like, this last tier instead of, like, down... Or we could put it down there. But we could also...
I like the idea of it fraying out at the end.
Yeah.
To kind of give it that...
We can definitely fray this one out. Also, we could try... Maybe we do put the thinner one up here, because then we could we could cut out an individual one of these and plop it right there.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Yeah.
I love that.
Let's do that.
Okay.
So I'll start to cut this one. Oh, I get to cut.
Ooh, here you go.
It's always such a commitment when you're like,
I know.
Let's cut the fabric.
Especially when you're using fabric that you can't just go to the store and buy more of because you found it in a bin on the side of the road for $1.
Yeah.
You should see us in the fashion district. We are like little... just going through these bins.
Well, it's funny, the guys, because it's like, you know, these people that own these little shops, and they're always like, we have a lot more inside.
Yeah.
Come inside.
We're like, no, we just want the bins. And they're so nice. Like,
They're
so always
nice.
like, I'll give you a deal on that. Come inside. And they're just the kindest people.
Yes.
And we are just like little elves just burrowing in these boxes outside their stores.
But then we do go in. Like, I think I bought this.
Yeah.
You know, I found something in the bin, and then I went inside and got something else. I will say also, on Saturday, Lindsey, when I went, Lindsey, I missed my companion because I got an offer of marriage.
Oh my gosh, what? Did you say yes?
I did.
Oh, good. Okay, well, Lindsey's getting married.
So,
surprise. You heard it here.
Heard it here first. Yeah, he was like, you marry me. You're beautiful. I think he honestly was just trying to sell me fabric.
I'm sure.
I'm
sure.
Yeah. No, I think he kind of wanted to marry me, though. It's a little bit.
You would have had access to unlimited fabric for the rest of your life.
Yeah, he had a really nice fabric shop too.
I'm just, these people have like the most incredible fabrics in their stores, and it makes me never want to go into like a Joann's or a Michael's again, because I'm like, look at the incredible fabric that are just in all these little tiny shops.
Yes, I mean, it's beautiful. Also, I did go into Joann's the other day. Oh, see, that makes it look so much more fun.
And then when I paint gold into all of these silver,
gosh, bless you. I
accidentally cut it a little bit too short. So
just add some more.
Fine. Yeah, I can't. I mean, you definitely need to go down 1 or 2 more times. So.
Well, it was funny because I went to Joann's the other day thinking I was like, I wonder if I can just pick something up here, because I was right by one.
Yeah.
And after being at the fabric district, it's so like spoiling.
Yeah. I feel so lucky to live in a city where I have like unlimited access to creative tools in that way.
Yes.
Like the fashion district is one of the most incredible. I'm sure New York has something similar, but
they've got to.
Yeah. If you ever come to LA, or if you live in LA, go downtown, visit the fashion district, have fun, spend money. And when I go down there thinking, okay, costume stuff. But then I always walk away with like, I'm going to make a new pillow for my house out of this fabric.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Lindsey's good at that kind of stuff. You're always like, ooh, this little bit, I could drape this from my window.
Yeah. I did find a lot of like fun little things to hang around my little workspace and make it more festive. Where did that lace go? There it is. I wonder if people can hear the music in the background. Can you tell me in the comments if you can hear? I have a nice little playlist playing in the background.
Right now we got a saxophone going.
I know, there's some... Oh, there it is. Oh, they're saying no music. I'm sorry, guys. I just want it just barely in the back.
Oh, look how pretty that is. It's just like a little.
You want to give me a snip?
Yeah.
There we go. We have to think of a pre-show playlist for this tour too.
Oh yeah. Yes, we do.
I'm really excited to meet Kaisa and get to know her.
She is so sweet.
Yeah.
She's really fun.
I'm super
I've only met her like twice briefly, and she was really, really cool.
Oh, I like her music, so I'm really excited to hear her and get to see the show, meet her team.
Yeah, she is like a firecracker.
Yeah.
You know? She's like energetic.
I know. I'm super envious of all of her videos, like on Instagram. Just, she seems like she's a lot of fun.
Yes.
She definitely can dance.
Yes, she can.
I cannot.
Well, you know that. Do you know that she was in a car accident
What?
years ago?
Oh my God, bless her heart.
And you know that song "Hideaway"?
Oh,
That was
yeah.
like her big song.
Yes.
And it kind of came out, and all of a sudden she exploded and was all over the place, doing like every festival on radio. And then she got in a car accident.
Oh my gosh, it's terrible.
And so it just kind of like halted everything for her. And
Oh.
it was so bad, you know, she had to go through rehab
Oh.
and like learn how to like, you know,
Oh my God.
like practically walk again.
That's incredible. I had no idea.
Yeah, so like she's got an incredible story, and now she's finally doing music again and able to perform. And so
Wow.
this will be, I think, her first tour since she got in her car accident.
That's amazing. I had no
So-
idea.
Yeah, I'm super excited for people to hear her story and just
Looking forward to many, many barbecues together.
yes, we'll get to know all about each other. Okay, how freaking beautiful is this?
Oh, I love that.
I don't know if
What
you
a
can
good
see
choice.
this, but like,
Here, there's a lot of pins if you want to pin these in place.
look at that. Well, they probably can't see it, but it just
Oh yeah, no, you can.
put this pretty little, see, look,
Yeah.
pretty piece of like decorative fabric that I just cut out.
I love that.
That is going to be so beautiful.
Good
Here's
choice.
just a thought. No, it needs the border.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like the definitions. Where's that second pair of scissors?
Oh, I've got lots of scissors somewhere.
We were very organized, and then very suddenly we weren't, which is normal for
Yeah,
us.
I mean-
feel like.
That's crafting. You
Yeah.
cannot craft in order. It's got to be slightly chaotic.
Okay, so let's see.
Oh no, I've got to pee. I'm too excited.
It's very Luna of you.
Gotta pee, but I'm too excited.
Always
All right, I'm gonna start the pin.
stitch that after that. Okay, what do you think?
Love it. That's fun. And the thing is, I don't think I say we tape them open, you know,
Yeah.
so that they
Do you
don't.
want the girls to, or no?
I don't know, because do you think that'll make it harder to dance
We'll
with?
ask them.
Yeah, we'll ask them. We'll do rehearsals
Yeah.
and see if they can do that or want to.
Now, Lindsay and I sometimes make decisions, and then the dancers are like,
Absolutely
"No,
not.
this isn't gonna happen," and we're like, "Oh,
Really?
are you sure?"
Really?
Maybe they've grown a little bit too comfortable with us.
Yeah. I'd love to see me try.
Yeah.
I'm the boss. Hard.
Oh, geez.
I don't think that would go well.
People will be like, "Okay, Lindsay."
We'll see you at lunch. See you at catering.
That's a prank you should pull one day. You should just come in and be like, "All right, guys, things are changing around here.
Yeah, I want respect.
I need you guys to respect me.
Gosh. That'll be the day.
We respect Lindsay.
That'll be the day when they respect me.
We do. We don't misinterpret that.
More importantly, they love me.
Yeah, I think that turned out okay.
Yeah, fun.
Nice.
You want to do?
Yeah.
I'll keep going. It's pink. Pinky.
Glad I picked up this. Oh wow, it's a lot less in here than I thought there was. I might need to grab another one of these from Joanne's on the way home. I think this was from Christmas tour, actually. Not
Oh,
Christmas
really?
tour. Home for the Holidays.
Oh.
Yeah, we got it, but we just never ended up using it.
Man, we had so much fun, but / stress.
My
doing
gosh.
the costumes for Home for the Holidays.
Yes.
That was a ton of work. This
It
is what we
was.
did for the We Three Kings costumes.
Yeah.
Totally. I bought some bodysuits basically from Doll's Kill.
Yeah.
And then we went to the fabric district and we got a ton of fabric and we just draped it all over
Yeah.
those and made them go from like rave suits.
Yeah, to
like kind of like Middle Eastern, and
inspired,
honestly,
yeah.
they look way cooler than the ones that the
Yeah.
stylists made for our tour. Like, way
I
cooler.
mean, we're a little biased because we made them.
We made
them.
But
No,
the dancers agreed. The
happy.
dancers hated the We Three Kings costumes on tour.
We're very happy with it. But it also gave us, like, we realized, oh, we can do this.
Yeah, it's like it kind of put me back in that place that I like making costumes for me and Peter Holland.
Fun.
You know, it was like, oh, I can, I can
really
do this
fun.
and make it look amazing.
And also just, you know.
And it's a good time.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
This is the part of pre-production that I love. I made Lindsey 2 Christmas tours ago told me that she wanted sparkly shoes. She was like, I want to find sparkly shoes for the toy soldier outfits. So I went to Joann's Fabric and I found like 5 yards of that fabric that when you run your hand one way, it shimmers one way, but then when you go back the other way, it completely changes the shimmer. And I spent probably 6 hours on the floor of our pre-production office cutting out the fabric and then hot gluing them against the shoes as tightly as I could. And I love those shoes.
Those shoes were amazing.
I was so jealous that I didn't have a pair of them.
Oh my gosh, well, Lindsey, we have so much of that fabric.
Well,
I'm over.
I need a pair myself.
Yeah. Now that you're a pro at it.
It's definitely a learning experience.
I mean, they looked so good. They sparkled like crazy.
I no longer have feeling in my fingers from hot glue. So that's a plus.
Dear.
That's a win.
No, that's not true. It makes it sound like I abused you. Which possibly is true. And I didn't know.
No, not at all. I love my job. I mean, how many women in their 30s could say that they sit on the floor and get to hot glue sparkles onto things?
Look at this blue sparkle.
I feel very, very grateful for my experience. Oh, man.
So pretty. I'm so excited.
I think Eric has banned me from using hot glue ever again, though, because I definitely made a very large mess.
Oh, yes, Eric would do that.
No more hot glue?
No more. Okay, I'm going to leave a little extra in case, but I feel like... I always get so nervous cutting.
I know.
Like, final?
If we had a ton more fabric, I wouldn't feel as anxious about it, but that's okay. Let's see. Nice.
This is good. There's plenty. Okay.
Let's check in on the comments. I feel like we haven't checked in.
Oh yeah, sorry guys. What are the people saying, Lindsey?
Someone said, wait, am I also in my 30s? Yes, I am. I'm 33.
Yay.
Don't tell anybody.
Nothing wrong with that. It's a great age.
Making costumes is a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, do we got any costume makers out there or cosplayers?
Yeah, how many of you guys have done something like this?
Probably teach us a thing or two.
Happy birthday to Sharulin, turning 30 today.
Yes!
Oh, a lot of cosplayers in here. Somebody went as you for Halloween.
Oh my gosh! That's amazing.
I would love to see a photo of
that.
Post
a photo and tag me, please, on Instagram. I get so excited. I can't even tell you when I see that someone, like, you know, did a costume inspired by me or dressed up like me. Like, I literally look for that at Halloween. I'm like, do a costume of mine? Like, remake or something?
Aw. Somebody wants to know what this blue thing is behind you. Your side table.
That is like the end table for my, so we scooted the couch back. I have one there and one there. It's this old, like, I don't even know what it is. It's like an old,
It's almost like it's a
metal
barrel. Yeah, it's like a metal barrel.
Metal barrel that's like old and rusted. And anyways, I found it at
very
this
heavy.
Like, it's very heavy. I found it at this like old furniture store that just sells like random weird cool stuff.
I love those kind of places.
Yeah, you just walk around. It's a huge warehouse. There's like no rhyme or reason to it. And I found those, and that was actually the first piece of furniture I bought for my home.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
I love that.
I was just like, I don't care how I have to match these or where I have to put them. I love that. Yeah, so that's my end table.
That's my mouse
There it is. I hope the seamstress isn't like, oh gosh, you guys have made it.
Oh, she's gonna hate us. She's already. We haven't even hired her yet, and wherever she is, she can feel
She's
a
getting
disturbance.
Yes, I feel disturbance in the floor. I'm like being too thorough with this because she's just gonna undo it. So I need to be like quick and dirty with it. You know what I mean?
Well, if you're thorough, then there's no question. Oh, yeah, you probably are being a little too thorough with that.
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
It's okay. You know, you back up. I'm gonna back up right now. Yeah, I don't know why. All of a sudden they got in like detail mode. No, we gotta do quick and dirty.
I think you and I are both just such perfectionists.
It's hard sometimes to be quick and dirty.
Never want there to be any question.
Right.
What I want, how I want it done.
Yes, this is nice because there really is no, like, there will be no questions. Pretty much. A few little things here and there.
And also, you know, you and I sometimes at the start of a tour will be like, oh, we're frustrated about this part of the costume. Now we only have ourselves to blame.
Yes.
So that'll be a nice change.
Just hating myself all tour.
Why did we make this choice? Why is this not holding up for more than a week? Well, then we can blame the seamstress.
Yeah, that. What way is this? Oh, this is so pretty. I'm like obsessed. Okay, less detail. Let's see.
I'm only gonna do lace on. I know we bought extras of these. I'm only gonna do the lace on the 4. Are you? I'm sitting here. Are you gonna have one? No, you have a violin in your hand. Of course, you're not gonna.
Good question, though. Good. Every question's a good question. Well,
yeah.
That's so funny. Actually, you know, it's funny. For a split second, I thought the same thing. I was like, "What am I gonna have?"
Where's my fan?
Yeah. What fan do I get? Wait.
We do need to make your straps, which we haven't thought about this tour.
Well, I've thought about it. I just have been like, you know what? After I finish my costume.
Yeah. The last detail.
Yeah, guys. Please look. Check the comments, Lindsay. Tell me what they say. I want to make these violin straps and possibly put them on the market if you guys are interested in them. Because I invented these straps that can hold the violin to my body, and it would basically be a shoulder rest that you like kind of strap onto yourself.
Yeah.
And I used them on the Home for the Holiday special kind of as a test, and I loved it. I felt like I could look up.
It was the hair hanging violin that kind of gave you the idea, wasn't it?
Yes, it was that. It was a Mark Wood Viper violin, which I'm sure you guys have seen before. It's the one I use for hair hanging. And the Mark Wood one is amazing, and I really like it. But it was a little too structured to my body, so I felt like when I was trying to just play and dance, it like was a little hindering. So I wanted something in between that, but I wanted something that could kind of hold it to my body, so I'm not like this the whole show. It's like kind of annoying. I want to be able to like look at you and also move my head and
so like let go of the violin without it falling.
Yes. So I made these straps for the Christmas Home for the Holiday special, and it was like so liberating. And so now I have to figure out how to do that in a way where I can.
Our prototypes are really funny too because they're like very weirdly taped and velcroed and snapped together, but they work really well.
Yes, they work, and it was fantastic. And I was like, oh my gosh, I want to do this for tour. It will make costume changes.
We've been really considering
twice as hard.
Yeah.
Actually, that's why I haven't started making them yet. Cause I'm like, I got to figure out how to make them so that they're quick changeable.
Which I think we can do.
We
We always leave it until the last minute, or we did last time. So this time we have a little bit more time to think about it. We'll do it right. We really didn't have to do quick changes during.
Oh yeah, that was great. No, that's why it worked so well for for the holiday.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you guys think, would you want that? Is there any violinists out there that would think that would be cool to have a violin shoulder strap that attaches the violin to your body so you can be a little freer?
People are saying yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, okay. Because I have thought, I'm like, I would have died for this earlier. You know, why have I never made one before? And so I thought, you know, I should, because, I mean, like I said, ours were really janky, but if I get them professionally made, oh, it'd be so nice.
Yours weren't too janky. I mean,
well,
you should give yourself more credit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
They took a lot of work to make. I will say that. So I'll spare you the effort of trying to figure it out.
Scissors just fall into a void.
Yeah, scissors are really hard to keep track of. They're like hair ties, ladies. You know what I'm saying? You ladies know what I'm saying with the hair ties. Got up and did a little workout today. I'm really proud of myself. Yeah.
Wow. All right, stone. That looks nice.
Oh yeah, they look so much bigger.
Yeah,
I love it.
they actually work too. Wow.
I know. I was like, oh, these feel good. The girls are gonna love that.
Especially on those 100-degree nights.
Yes. Woo! I keep forgetting that we're doing mostly outdoor shows.
Woo! These heavy dresses. Yikes.
Yes, they are gonna be lovely.
No one to blame but ourselves.
It's like, where's the next one? That was also like the Evanescence tour, the three costumes deep. You know, I was like, no one to blame but myself. This was.
Is there another fan over there?
Oh yes, there's lots of fans over here. On here. Perfect. I would say do 2 gold ones, don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely. Ooh, when do the first costumes arrive?
I don't know. I need to hit her up. We bought some costumes off Etsy that I'm very excited about. I love Etsy because I love supporting, you know, people who are making stuff themselves and doing it from their home. Like, I just think that's so cool.
I actually like a different pattern on this one. Don't you? Instead of 2 of these?
I do, but I just feel like gold is gonna work so much better, no?
Do you think if I painted in gold on this one?
You are so funny. Well, here's my thought. Do you think people from the audience will really see the pattern?
Probably not. I'm probably overthinking it.
Because I think it's just texture.
Yeah. Alright, I'll start with this one.
But if you really want to, I'm just saying. I don't think anyone will see it. And here's another thought. Let me see that.
Ooh. No, hold on. Let me get the silver.
Because I do think we're going to have plenty extra of this. And we could literally, like, glue it to it.
That's pretty.
Ooh. It's funny. It's hard to see much from the
is.
cam, but, like, look how... That's what I've been cutting out.
I like that.
But anyways, that's a thought.
Yeah, I actually really like that.
We could just use extra fabric bits at the end, whatever's kind of left over.
We're going to have plenty.
We bought a lot of that.
Definitely going to have plenty. That's kind of what I envisioned for. So we originally got plain white fans like this, and we were going to put the legwork into, like, using bits of fabric like this to make them all pretty. But then we came across these down in the fabric district, and we were like, oh, that's 90% of the work right there. And they're like they're durable.
Yeah, they're actually extra price for being $1.
Yeah, they're actually really nice. So we just went ahead and bought a couple of these and returned our white ones, and I think we made a good choice.
Yeah,
we made a great choice.
Always good choices.
I think I have enough to do the last 2, but I actually really like that. I think we should do that. Ooh, it smells like hot glue over here.
Liking this. Is like
I know,
knock
right?
off Kygo.
I like it.
This is Kygo if he was at the dollar store. Love Kygo. That was not a diss.
No. Big fan.
Big fan. Wait, want to hear a funny story about Kygo? I've only met him once, and it was doing the red carpet at the Billboard Awards.
Ooh.
And I, like, you know, he was, like, standing right next to me, and his manager was like, oh, Kygo, I want you to meet Lindsey Stirling. And I was like, oh, hey, nice to meet you. And I could, as I talked to him, I could tell he had no idea who I was. And that's fine, you know, I don't expect it. But I wished him good luck. I was like, I hear you're nominated today. Good luck. And he goes, thank you so much. Later that night, I won the award that we were both nominated for. Oh, after that night, he knew who I was.
I love that. I'm going to think of that story every time I listen.
It's so funny. Like I said, no shade at all. It was just ironic and funny to me.
I love that.
Also, I wrote a song on Kygo's last album.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
I didn't know that either. I find out new things about Lindsey every day.
There we go. There we go. We're all fine. I still find out things about myself every day. We're all learning about ourselves till the day we die.
Yep. Whenever we do a violin stream, people request songs, and I'm like, I've never heard that song before.
what the heck is that? I know, because sometimes Lindsay will like be putting your guys' requests, you know, in case I miss them. She'll put them in a little Google Doc that I can see. You know, especially if there's one that's being requested a lot.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll see you be like, "Song of the Cage Bird?" Question mark.
Question mark? I'm like, is that your song?
Yeah. Yours or let's see. Okay.
Someone said you have a beautiful living room.
Thank you so much. Look at that. Too much.
Oh no, I actually really like that. I'm gonna be so curious what these look like with the final on them.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be real pretty. Oh, that's beautiful. It does need a little something right there.
I agree.
I wonder if I could flip this actually upside down. You know, like
just to give it some variation.
well, so the flat end is against the.
Mm-hmm. I like that a lot.
This.
Oh yes,
Then it kind of matches that side.
I like that.
All right, doing it. I'm sure I know she's gonna repin all these anyway, but I just want to give her the best.
I got Huckle on my phone. I love that.
Oh no! I hate that story for you.
Fine.
I don't know why, but I love it when people say, "Oh, I love that story for you."
I love this journey for you.
Oh, that's it.
I love this.
I
Yeah,
love
this story works too.
Yeah, that's it. I love this journey for you.
Very David Rose.
There we go. That's better. Okay. And then what about the skirt? I wonder if there's enough of this to run some of it down the back. No, like take this and.
Are we going to go down the full length of the dress with any of those ones?
That's a good question. We could.
'Cause I know this one didn't have any.
We could either. Oh, I'm trying to think. So, it definitely needs something across the bottom. I wonder if it's the same thing we're thinking of this one, and she just tacks a couple pieces to the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Because unfortunately, I feel like when it's gathered, also I didn't get enough of it for goodness sake.
Oh,
But I mean, I can always go back and get more.
yeah. Or we could just use a different kind. You know, we could use, like, we could get a gold.
It'll
Or
also be
something.
interesting to see when it's tacked up.
Turn around. Are there spools of? Shoot, where did I put those? Hold on. I brought a gold ribbon that I found in my craft drawer. Oh, this might look really good.
Let me see.
We have this, which is subtle. It's maybe not as textured, but
It could be pretty. I say this is the kind of thing we give to her and be like, can you sew this down? Because also imagine, what do you think if the dress is like bunched up like this, you know? And this will be bunched too, because it'll be sewn to it.
Yeah.
Like, do we like the way that looks?
I don't mind it. I'm indifferent.
And then there'd be one on the other side too. I'll kind of bunch that.
Yeah. I almost wonder if we shouldn't get something that has more dimension to it.
Yeah. I mean, we could either do that, or we could literally take, we could sew this to the bottom of the dress.
I like
as
that.
it's bunched up. I think that's more effective. And then she can maybe sew 2 of these patches here, you know?
Were we gonna use?
We were thinking about doing it for the sleeves,
Okay.
but we could also, because actually I don't know if there's enough of this for the bottom of the dress.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, and I don't think there is. Dang it! Dang it!
Remnants.
I thought that I bought this piece.
Oh.
I thought I bought enough. I guess I wasn't thinking about like lining edges. That's where you get stuck. Dang it. I mean, we could just put it in the front, but I hate having a dress that's tacky. Yeah, there's not, I would need like
More.
4 times this much.
Oh, not worth it then.
Not worth it. But what if we could get like this ribbon and put this along the bottom?
I really like that ribbon. I feel like that would tie the like the top of this to the bottom. You know what I mean?
I mean, obviously I need more of it.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll get more of this ribbon. Or maybe it is something we could just, yeah, I think she's just gonna have to put some pieces of this through the skirt, like a few bunched pieces. Yeah?
Yeah, for sure. I really want to see how these all look with the big thing underneath them. Maybe not now, but eventually.
And then what do we think? Do we think this should be...
I really like sleeve detail. I think that's one thing when I Google examples of this dress.
Like, and they're using their arms.
Yeah. I definitely see a lot of sleeve detail in examples of real versions of these dresses.
I'm gonna cut this.
Hot.
So I wonder if this would look pretty if we just made little bows and put the little bows in like the tucks.
Oh, yeah.
They'd show up enough.
Maybe. I think I'd want to use a different ribbon.
Yeah, I
that
think we
ribbon's
need
kind of bland.
Well, it's pretty. It's just so subtle.
Yeah.
We need something a little more yellowy gold.
Yeah.
But that's a good idea to like just. We should start making a list soon.
I know. I should have been
I'm
making
like,
a list as
we'll
well.
get that later. We'll get that later.
We do that thing where we talk about it and then we forget once we're there.
Yeah.
Like, wait, I know we talked about this. What do we need?
Okay. By the way, thank you so much for everyone who donated.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
On our last stream. That was so kind of you.
Incredibly kind.
And
Thank you.
so exciting. We went down to the fabric district, so excited, and just bought all this fabric. And it'll help pay for our seamstress and just, you know, it feels good to be able to reinvest, like, you know, from, you know, like, I don't know. And that was also a lot of fun. We just had a good time.
It was fun talking to everybody.
Yes.
I mean, we never have a bad time catching up with the crew or just kicking back and hanging out with them.
Oh, yeah. But that stream on Saturday, if any of you guys were there, or Friday, it wore us out. We both went home and just like crashed. And the next day, I mean, I know this, I've never had a hangover, but I felt like I had a hangover.
And I text her and I said, if you feel like me, yes, do you feel like you have a hangover?
I've said that many times. I'm like, I feel like I have a hangover. They're like, have you ever had a hangover? I'm like, no. But I imagine this is what it feels like.
Close enough.
Well, I've heard that like just being super exhausted and super dehydrated gives you the same feeling as being hungover. And so I know I felt it before because back in college when I used to go to dance parties and I'd dance the night away and I'd probably get super dehydrated, I'd wake up the next morning and be like, this must be what it feels like. I have a dance party hangover. Oh, I used to do that all the time in college. I loved to dance.
I don't think I would have had the energy for it.
Really?
Or now. I was one of those people that during those years I was like hunched over my computer playing World of Warcraft every day.
Stop, I love it. I'm not surprised at all.
No, it's not surprising. Then let's do one more. And I think, I'm gonna do this one, but then let's put gold detail into it. So they are different. I'm gonna eventually do all of them. You know we're gonna lose them. And you know we're gonna need backups. But with the spare that I have, I'm going to go ahead and lace this one. I am a gamer. I don't play World of Warcraft anymore.
I was saying to Lindsay, okay guys, help convince her. I was like, Lindsay, you should have your own Twitch where you go on there and you game. Because
I don't like my face. I mean, any other gamers here will be able to relate that sometimes when you get like really into a game, you're doing things with your face or you're like muttering things to yourself, and I don't think a lot about like what I'm looking like or what I'm doing or what I'm saying.
But I think that's everybody. Like I was telling Lindsay, I was like, I do not like watching myself play the violin because my face goes like.
I also yell a lot, like a lot.
Have you ever seen Twitch streamers?
Yeah, they get angry.
Do that.
I've been playing a game called Phasmophobia a lot lately. I actually just hit 200 hours in it last night, which is kind of embarrassing. Lindsay called me the other night on FaceTime, and I took off my headphones. I answered the call and took off my headphones and said, "Hold on, guys, Lindsay's calling me." And I was hunting ghosts as I was
like, I'm hunting ghosts right now. What's up? I'm like, oh, do I need to call back another time?
I was like, no, it's fine. We're all good. But yeah,
there we go. I kind of wish I'd made it longer. Oopsie.
Oh, I don't mind that.
For now, it's...
Yeah. No, I think that's a really good
Is that
start.
a good length?
Yeah, I like it.
No, also, we could have, like... Well, also, they don't want it super long.
No, they don't. They
So
don't. I think that's perfect.
Yeah.
I think that's perfect.
So we'll just put this in there for now. And then...
Maybe I'll line up the right side here. Here we go.
Cut a couple of these pieces for her to just be ready to put on the bottom.
I'd like to get these all into a seamstress by like next week.
Yeah. I know, because I was telling Jess, I'm like, we need to go on this.
Time is ticking.
Time is happening
quicker than I anticipated.
Yes, I know. You guys, all of a sudden it hit me like a week ago that we were going on tour in like 6 weeks.
Oh my gosh. It's funny because I feel like every time, you know, in the before times, every time that we would tour prep, it would be this thing where it would be like, oh, we've got time. Oh no,
my gosh, we don't have time.
Starting next week, we don't have time. And it's like every single time we do that, we always think, well, next time we'll prep earlier. So this time, what was it, like a month ago when we kind of found out that things were happening, I looked at Lindsay and I said, we have 2 months.
Well, the funny thing was,
use it.
we were really excited and hoping tour would happen, and we were thinking it was going to. We just weren't sure.
Yeah.
So we didn't want to, you know, buy anything yet. So, but as soon as they said go,
yeah,
we already had stuff that we'd been talking about. So I had things in a cart, like in an online shopping cart.
Bye.
I was like, all right, time to go. Let's buy this stuff.
I was like, well, we can return this, so why don't we buy it now?
Oh yeah, actually, we got these dresses before they even said we were ready for tour, just because we found them. And we're like, well, we have a month to return them.
They were on sale, so we were like, we got to do this now.
And they're going to be gone.
Yeah, and they are. We went back to look, and they're gone.
They're gone.
So we made a good choice.
Sometimes you got to take a risk. Also, that's part of, maybe we were manifesting. We're like, we're putting into action.
I think we were also really bored and just so ready to be busy again. Yeah, it's funny, you know, Lindsay and I, when quarantine first happened and things kind of ground to a halt, I think the one thing that, I don't know about you, Linz, but for me personally, I really struggled with, oh my goodness, who am I without my job? Yeah. And I think that was probably the hardest part of 2020 for me, was I had been going on tour nonstop for 3 years at that point, and I think I had like maybe a month off max between tours. So when things ground to a halt, it was like, what do I do? Like, what are my hobbies? What are, you know?
Yeah, no,
it was
totally.
It was weird.
We talked about that too.
Yeah.
We touched base about it because I was like, I hear you. Like, it's same.
What do we do?
What the heck? And I think that's a very healthy thing to have happen to you.
Yeah.
To like reassess and be like,
yep,
where is my value? Oh, wait. It's not just in that I
yeah.
It's not just that I'm an artist.
If my job disappears tomorrow, you know,
I need to be okay with who I am.
I need to be okay with it.
And know who I am. You know, and I'm so grateful I was with my family.
Oh, yeah.
That helped so much because, like, honestly, when you look in the eyes of little nieces and they sparkle at you, then you're very quickly reminded, that's my value.
That's what matters.
That's what matters. Like, the way she's looking at me and the way she loves me unconditionally right now, that's value. That's true value.
Yeah.
You know? And that's all that you need. And so it was really healthy to have those moments.
I mean, as much as it was devastating, you know, personally and worldwide, I did take the time, after letting myself grieve for a little while, I did take the time to invest in myself and my mental health. And that's not something that you can do when you're on the road every single day. You know, you have healthy practices, but you really don't have the real estate to practice healthy habits. So I took an entire forced break for a year and learned to love myself, I guess.
Yes.
Can
anybody relate?
Things. Yeah.
I bet a lot of people can relate to this.
Oh, yeah. Yep, we're both vaccinated, Bryce.
Yes, we are. So excited about that.
I think everybody that we work with is vaccinated now.
Yeah.
Everybody hopped on it as quickly as we could.
Yeah, we're like, we know we need this for tour, so.
Yep. As soon as we were able to, we did. Is that Luna in the next room?
Is it?
It's either that or even mouse in your wall. I think it must be Luna.
Like, I hope it was Luna. Speaking of. Actually, I need to pee. I'll be right back. Entertain the people, Lindsay.
Oh no!
You got this.
You guys can sit here and watch me glue lace to my fan. Oh, I'm so happy to see so many people are getting their vaccines. It's super encouraging. Touring is definitely going to be different. It's going to be weird. You know, we have no idea what it looks like yet. Like, we really don't have any idea what differences are going to be in place, like what being on a bus and being in venues is going to look like. We have no idea yet. So I think we're really excited to be part of that first wave of people that go out and kind of, you know, form a new normal, I guess. And I believe that, you know, we'll be back to normal soon. Maybe not soon, but in the future.
Ah.
Woo. Don't sit on any needles.
Right? You gotta be careful over here. I felt like as soon as I sat, the music was like, begin.
Oh man, I just enough. Sweet. What'd you do this weekend?
What did I do this weekend? Oh, I ran to the fashion district. That took a lot of my day on Saturday.
Yeah, it always takes longer than you think it's going to.
It took so long. Also, I mean, I may or may not have spent like half an hour in a line trying to go to the bathroom at Starbucks. There's one bathroom.
Yeah.
And so I like bought a cake pop and waited in line.
Their cake pops are so good.
Oh, they are so good.
Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna do gold accents on all the silver bits. I will do that later today once I go back home, and I'm looking very forward to that.
You're so funny.
Put on Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh, are you a fan?
I'm a big fan, and you know what? I've never finished season 6, and I haven't seen season 7, but I'm waiting for my boyfriend to get home to do that. Yeah.
Yes. I have gotten into Nashville, and I'm loving it.
Yeah, you keep talking about it.
It's like a music industry show.
I really want to watch it.
It's about the country music industry, and some of it you're like, well, that's not how it works, you know, because you know
Yeah.
you're TVifying it. But a lot of it, it's just fun. It's like a heightened version of artists rising and falling and the industry and
I'll have to watch it.
the ups and downs and this girl who's like a huge star in the spotlight and her struggles. Anyways, it's really good. So,
Okay, what do you think? I'm very happy with these, actually.
Oh, those look amazing.
I'll get more of this
You had
exact
them on
length.
taste.
Yeah, I'll get more of this at Joann's. I'm pretty sure that's where I got this. I hope it is. Get something similar to it if it's not. I'll do the rest when I get home. You know, actually, something I brought, because I thought maybe we could do this on stream, but I also thought it'd be a fun thing to show people who were watching the last stream. So this is a really good example of the kind of wear and tear that you guys don't necessarily see. These boots have been with us since,
Was it Christmas?
I want to say it was Christmas 2018, probably. So our dancers have worn them a lot. They've worn them in music videos. They've worn them on stage. And our dancers often drag, what's that called when you drag?
Well, just like, yeah, they'll kind of like drag a foot to like, you know, but it's usually the inside, the insole.
So what happens is, I don't know if you can see, but the shoe is completely worn away right here, completely gone. And the front, this one's not that bad, but the front is completely gone. And it's just from very, very rough use over several years.
From dancing.
Yeah, lots. I think these ones were yours, maybe? The black pair?
Oh, yeah, I think the black pair is mine.
Yeah.
Probably
so anyway,
not as dragged as theirs.
part of our pre-production, yeah, yours have a lot of on the tip of the shoes.
Tippy tip.
So Lindsay's are really messed up on the front end there. So instead of replacing these, because they're still in fine shape, it's just the soles that aren't. Instead of replacing any of that, I'm just going to give them a really good clean, going to give them a good wash, a good shine, I guess. And so that's kind of on my pre-production wardrobe to-do list, but I thought it'd be fun to show you guys just how gnarly these can get.
Also, the nice thing, we would get them new shoes if they were wearing
If they
them
needed
the whole
them, yeah.
show, but they're literally wearing them, I think, for
maybe one or two songs.
Yeah.
Well,
and that's usually what they use them for, just
Yeah.
for tour. It's like one or two
these are
songs.
only.
Okay, do we like the skirt like this? I mean, of course, it's gonna be bunched up, so it'll just be like, I wonder if that'll even be seen, but
I love it.
anyways, it'll just be texture, and she can put them in spots where it will be seen.
I love it. I think the only thing that I would want to add, and we'll just have to wait to see if we need this even, is something
Yeah.
underneath, because
You
I
know
know
what?
we plan on that poking out.
Actually, how about we use this? No one's using it yet. It'll tie this. I mean, do you think it's too,
It might be kind of white.
yeah, because it ties in the sleeves, but this is cream and this is white. Also, there's not very much of it.
Yeah.
I'd say we get a lace, a nice
I
lace
agree.
to go underneath, like,
Yeah.
something like this, but that has some
Well,
shine.
the thing that we're using underneath it does have lace on it, doesn't it? Or am I making that
Barely.
up?
It has like a
Okay.
little line of lace, but it's like
Okay.
super thin, and so I think you're right. I think we need to put a white.
Something to just kind of tie
Gold.
that all in together.
Yeah, and then I don't know. I'm not
Okay.
sure about these, but I think if they're just texture pieces and if they're caught up in it like this,
Yeah.
what I'm doing, guys, is I'm bunching it because it's gonna be bunched. It's like really hard to see it on the camera.
Yeah.
By the way, this is looking great.
It is. I'm actually really stoked.
And look at
with-
this little sleeve. That's so pretty. Yeah.
I'm stoked with our progress so
Okay,
far.
so we're doing good things, and then we'll put this with it. I still need to make another sleeve. Actually, I should just do the other sleeve. Do you think I should make it longer? Should I have made the sleeve?
I don't think so.
No,
No, I don't think so.
because I was trying to spare this other stuff, but then I'm like, there's plenty of that. I should have just.
No, I think it's okay. Let me see.
Yeah, look at it.
I'm just gonna put it on. I think it's fine because that's only gonna come up to. I think it's fine.
That's good.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think it's perfect.
Okay. All right, so I'll pin the other one, and then this dress is pretty much ready to go.
Nice. I got a little trash bag yet. Do you want me to go down to the shed and get the dress, the big purple dress?
Let's see. I don't
not
know.
there yet?
I don't think we're there yet.
Okay.
I think maybe I'll do the red dress or the maybe I'll start to work on the red dress.
Okay.
I'm a little
Oh, these. I forgot about this.
yeah.
Are we still doing the?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been working all this time, by the way, on one look.
This is why it takes time.
This is definitely the most elaborate.
Yes.
Also, for the first number though, once those dresses from Etsy come, I do want to sew or tack on that fun jewelry and all those accessories too. Because so in the Till the Light Goes Out music video, the girls were dancing and I had them in all this like cool tribal type jewelry, which was really cool looking. But it was so funny. When we were in the cave, we were super rushed for time. Like I'm talking, we filmed that entire dance section. Did you hear about that?
No.
I picked the location because I had said from the beginning I wanted like it to be in a cave. And so we picked that whole location just because it had the cave. And then we filmed all day and I kept being like, do we sure we have enough time for the cave? We sure we have enough time? We get in the cave. They were like, you have 20 minutes to film all the dancing. And I was like, 20 minutes? I was like, we have to have more time. And they're like, no, we're literally getting kicked out of the park. And you have to understand, when you have permits to film in
my gosh.
parks like that,
Oh, it's strict.
If you run out of time, they will lock you in, and then you have to pay for a whole nother day of production rentals.
Oh my god.
So I was like, oh my gosh. And I mean, of course, they were like, okay, we'll clean up really fast. You can have, like, we literally had 25 minutes.
That's amazing.
We filmed back to back to back. And so, like, the girls' jewelry was getting caught.
Oh.
And literally, it was funny because, like, in between takes, we didn't have time to be like, oh, reset and refix. Or, like, my makeup got messed up at one point. Allison came in to try to fix it. I was like, you have 2 seconds. I was like, okay. So the girls were like, ripping off jewelry and just throwing it to the side. So at the end, there was all these pieces of jewelry off to the side.
Oh my gosh.
It
I
was
had no idea.
so stressful.
Wow.
It's the only time I think I have cussed on set. Like,
that's amazing.
I was very stressed.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I wasn't there for that one, but I heard about that one.
It was so stressful, and all the dancers were like, Lindsey's frustrated. And it's not like I was mad at anyone. You know, you're just like, what am I going to do? And so we were just back to back. Luckily, the cinematographer, Neil, did an amazing job.
Oh, yeah.
And we only had, like, I think 4 takes of each dance section.
Wow.
And, like, we just made it work.
That's amazing. Well, it looks incredible.
It did. It turned out great.
We wouldn't have known. Oh,
So
look at
funny.
this little ball. Let me go get this to her.
Oh, good times, good stories. But the same director that I co-directed Till the Light Goes Out with is Stephen Millett, and he did you know, he's done so much with me. He's done the Christmas show at this point and the Artemis music video. So we worked together many times.
Yeah, we love it.
Oh,
Love it.
sounds gorgeous. Oh yeah,
I love it.
totally. That's perfect. That cream color. There's another theme one too.
I know, we've got 2 of those. Here, wait. Oh, this one's a little bit more pink. I want to keep that one with the...
Oh yeah. Okay, so look at how pretty these are looking together now, by the way.
Love it.
And then we've got, you know, this one right here that will have,
Beautiful.
like, they're gonna really pop together.
I'm so excited for this.
I know. It's gonna be so rewarding to see these on stage too. Like, after, like, that's one of the things that's fun about being this involved in all, you know, my productions and stuff, is because it's like, oh my gosh, when this gets on stage, it's gonna be so like, oh. Okay, I want to see if I'm gonna rip this off.
Oh gosh, be careful.
I will. See, I didn't like that this one was white.
Yeah.
I wanted it to be, I thought gold looked so
That's
much
way better.
prettier on this. Like,
Yeah.
gold accents for sure.
How? That's really stitched on it. Well, wait, maybe
It's not that bad.
Oh,
If we go
okay,
to the
there's
other side,
itty
look.
bitty little single. Yeah.
Go to the other side, you can
It's
see
just
it.
okay.
Yeah, I think it'll come up pretty easily. Where's, oh, like you said, where's my scissors?
Do we have any baby scissors? I didn't bring any.
I think I have a little pair over here.
Okay. I wish I had brought my sewing thing. Has one of those like thread cutters in it.
Oh, I know. I know I have stuff around this house somewhere. I just can't find it. Okay, I'm gonna turn the heat down too.
Yeah, it did get hot in here, didn't it? Okay, yeah. If you just gently poke at this thread,
Yeah.
come right out.
I loved it also when that guy recognized me in the fashion district. He was like, "What are you doing here?" And I'm like, "Making costumes."
Oh, just buying some, you know, some lace.
Buying some lace and ribbon.
Why not? So, I'm sure.
Do you want to come? Do you want to take a hack at this
Yeah.
for a second? Okay. I'll let you.
Yeah, let me do all this little busy work. I think we're just gonna have to go through and pull those all out. So
Yeah,
I don't want to
honestly,
rip the
you
fabric
can-
at all.
Yeah.
Easy.
If you get a couple of them,
Yeah.
and then you can just pull at it.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Oh, look at this fun thing.
Yeah, I bought all that stuff for my plant photography, my flower photography,
Oh, nice.
but I haven't really. I was like, you know what? We might need. Let's take these to Lindsey's.
Why not? I'm excited about this piece of material I found.
Yeah,
And remnants bin.
it looks like those other costumes that we have.
I think one of the costumes we have.
Towards the end of the show.
Oh, the
Yeah. Exactly.
I do think you're right that this one can be straight down the front, just like this. I wonder if we should have her line the back of it with a different fabric, you know, so that
it does. This one, I keep going back to how patterned it already is.
Yeah.
So I feel like this one we need to use more solids than pattern.
Right. That's kind of why I'm like, I wonder if, I mean, just pretend that this is
Solid.
That
makes it look way better on my eyes already. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a lot. I wonder what it would look like if this was underneath.
I think underneath is definitely the way to go. That's better.
I like that better?
Yeah, I like that. I like how that looks. Also, no, these are not the Etsy dresses. We actually have not received these the items that we bought off of Etsy yet. It'll probably be a little while on those.
Yeah, because those are being made right now.
Yeah.
They're really cool. You might have seen them in a music video.
Yes.
And I wished I had bought them then. I rented them then. And then I like hit her up. I'm like, hey, since I rented these, can you give me a discount? And she was very sweet and said yes.
No shame.
No shame. Here's a thought. What we need is a solid again.
Yeah.
But like if I had a solid of some sort, like a solid pink, it'd just be like, or even actually. What about that?
Oh, that's not bad.
I actually like it. And I think it's subtle enough and not too much. I think it's actually right.
I think this is, surprisingly, this is the way to go underneath this. This looks beautiful.
Yeah, and it's simple. This might be the easiest one.
My entire opinion of this dress has changed in an instant. I hated this dress.
I know, this was my least favorite. Also, we're going to do a square neckline, which will make it look so much more period, and we can use this extra stuff to, like, line the neck.
Oh, Linz, this one's perfect.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Easy. Yeah, super easy.
So, yeah, I'll just pin this real quick.
Perfect.
And then also, I had a thought on this one, because these sleeves make it very hard to, like, dance in. I was like, what if we remove them, put an elastic on it so they go up to like right here? I
like that. I did think these were a little too big. Yeah. I mean, these sleeves are so heavy.
They are.
It makes the dress heavier than it should be. Like visually, it makes it heavier than it should be. I would not mind taking these in, or like you said, removing and then maybe just like
exactly, making them into like
the yellow dress.
Yes.
Or how's yours look? Like this.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Something kind of like this little.
I agree.
We could even get a little, you know. I mean, I just think if it. Because also, I think I'm going to have her take these off and put elastic on them so they stay here.
Yeah.
Because I can't lift my arms either to even play. People don't make dresses for violins and dancers.
No, they don't. Even those that actually do, don't.
Right. Even the ones that do, we have issues. Issues.
I have to keep turning around and make sure it says no copyright. Just
yes, that.
Just making sure.
And look, we've got a little extra.
Nice.
See, look.
Lindsay loves her bandanas.
Oh, now we look like a flapper girl.
Looks good.
Shoot.
I like it.
This will be fun to play with these. These are little bits that we got for
the first look.
The
first and second. We're doing a lot of.
We just found these in a remnant bin again.
Yeah.
They were like $1 a piece, I think
so,
or $2 a piece. I think, and we were really excited about it because it looks shiny.
We're doing a lot of small things that go on to outfits for one song and then come off easily for one song. To kind of like change, you know, the outfit without necessarily having to change the outfit.
Yes. Little bits that can be added and taken away.
Trying to make a lot less quick change and a lot more just.
I have a sad feeling that they might actually make our quick changes more difficult,
probably. I know we have good intentions, but Can't
Well,
always
you know what they say
I do know what they say.
about
Lindsay.
intentions and the road it leads to. I'll just say that much. I'll leave it at that. Okay.
So who are we putting this one in? Do we know?
So I'm thinking Addie, even though this does not scream Addie to me, but I feel like these two work the best for the first number. They'll wear them in.
You're right.
And that's Addie and Taylor.
Yep.
And I don't know why that one screams Taylor to me.
The white one? Or the purple one? Yeah, no, I agree.
And the gray one actually kind of screams Jess, but I think we might have
Kaylin.
Kaylin in
Yeah, I think yellow's gonna have to be Jess.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll find out.
Yeah, we will see.
How soon are we gonna get their measurement?
I mean, we can get their measurements anytime, ASAP. I just gotta, you know how attentive they are to responding.
Dancers, you hear that?
Please respond to us.
Please respond.
I mean, I'm a bad texter, but I think they're even worse.
Yeah.
I try to.
They're busy.
They're busy.
They're very
They're
busy.
working a lot, actually.
Yeah. They're actually working way more than real.
Yeah. And as far as like official jobs.
Yeah.
Like, we're crafting way more than they are.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Different kind of work.
No shade. They are actually working their butts off.
They always do. They're
I
good,
know.
hard workers.
I love our dancers.
I do. I'll keep them as long, but we've had them same group for a while.
Yeah,
Very
summer 2018.
lucky that we've had them for so long.
We all joined at the same time except for Addie.
Yeah, Addie, I can't believe it's like I feel so blessed. Addie's
I
been with me
know.
for so long, and she's just the freaking best. I think I was her first job
Really?
in LA.
Aww.
I mean, not first job, but her first like
yeah.
tour artist gig.
That's adorable.
I know she was. I want to say 18 or 19.
I'll never forget that first day, that first rehearsal with you guys.
Oh my gosh.
I sat, so I didn't know Lindsay yet.
So
I had been
funny.
hired, but I'd never met her. And my tour manager, Eric, Mr. Eric Jackson, said, you know, go to this address at this time and just be on standby. I said, oh, okay. So I went, and
Were you there before everybody?
I was there before everybody, as I do. And so I just sat there, and I sat in the corner of this rehearsal space very quietly with my little bag of, you know, sewing things and measuring tape and my little pad of paper, and I had no idea what was going to be expected of me at all. Nobody prepped me for it.
Well, also, mind you, I didn't know you were going to be there.
Yeah.
I think Eric forgot. He might have emailed me or something, but I hadn't seen it yet.
Yeah.
And I was also, the dancers got there before me.
And I didn't know any of the dancers. I didn't know Ashley. I didn't know, I think, was it Sam?
Sam, yeah.
Yeah. So there were all these people there, and I just didn't know who they were. And so I just sat there in the corner, and they come in, and you guys just start practicing. And at some point,
I wasn't even there. Like, 'cause
you weren't there at first.
yeah,
Yeah.
I was running, like, I was doing something else, and I was like, girls, I'm going to be a little bit late. So I think Ashley finally walked up to you and was like,
Who are you?
like, hi,
And I say, I'm Lindsay. So immediately I look like this creeper who's just,
they're like, oh,
she's
okay.
not
You are
Lindsay.
not Lindsay.
Who
That
are
is
you?
so
And
funny.
I'm like, I'm the production coordinator. I'm just here to help. And finally everyone was like, oh, I think you had come in and we were standing over a costume, and you're like, are you? And then finally Lindsay put two and two together, and I was like, yeah, hi,
I
nice
just
to
felt
meet you.
bad because you were kind of like off to the side for a while, and I just thought she must be an assistant to
Yeah.
the seamstress because I saw your
No.
little sewing bag, and you were just sitting there waiting, and I felt so bad when I realized who you were. I'm like, how awkward of us.
I've developed a bit more of a backbone since then. I think now I would walk in and be like, hi, it's nice to meet you.
But the fact that you were there first
Yeah.
makes that a little hard.
And my name is Lindsay.
I love that. I'm Lindsay. They're like, creeper. No,
Super
you're not.
creepy. Who is
You're
this?
not.
Someone
Who
call
are you?
security.
Yeah, alert. It's going off in my brain.
Oh man.
Okay, I'm gonna wait to cut this because I don't know how much she's gonna need.
Okay.
But and I don't want to waste any. But look, that'll be so pretty.
I
Like,
love
over
that.
the shoulder like
Yeah.
that, and then we'll have it go around the back too.
I love that this does exactly what we wanted it to down the front.
Yeah, this is definitely the easiest one.
Mhm.
And right now it looks funny because it's shapeless, but when this is on a body, it's gonna look
Yeah, none of these have been properly shaped yet. So they look
Square neckline.
They look super gaudy, and they're not going to look that way.
Yeah,
we
like,
promise.
It'll be pretty.
Yeah.
Well, it's too wide. Actually, I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm just gonna say it's not.
We can bring it in. We can,
I think it's fine.
Yeah. It's gonna look wide now.
Yeah.
Instead of doing that.
Guys, don't worry. It's gonna look better. But I think also, it looks so much better in person than on the camera. Like, it looks ridiculous on there. I promise it's prettier. But when it's on a body, when it's shaped, it's gonna look very, very Victorian. And yeah, these sleeves, I wonder if we can...
The sleeves definitely need tweaked, for sure.
It has to have a sleeve, but I feel like, especially for the first number, it can't have this sleeve.
Yeah. So I feel like maybe we should almost... Oh my god, do we make them detachable?
Just this one and maybe that one. Okay. That one's the same problem as this one.
Yeah.
Can't lift the arms.
Yeah.
So I think these will both have to be removed, all three of these.
Yeah.
And just turned into like little
snap-ons.
Or little elastic things that you just stick on and they like elastic to here.
I like that.
Okay. I promise this looks better in person.
Halfway
I'm just gonna
off.
keep saying that.
There's a lot more thread on here than I thought there was.
Oh.
It's okay though. It's coming off.
Okay, so these are all looking nice. We've gotten a lot done today. What time is it?
It's almost 11.
Wow.
Yeah.
I had a feeling time would fly by. Where's my alarm on my card?
Oh, I think it's right here.
Oh, thank you. Yes, it is. Stay hydrated. My skin, by the way, has looked so much better since I started drinking. I mean, everyone tells you that.
Yeah.
I've like really been drinking a ton of water.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh, my skin.
Makes a
Everybody,
huge difference.
drink water.
It's a massive difference. I got one of those huge water bottles, but I can't drink. Oh, actually, this reminds me. This summer we are attempting to go plastic free.
Yes, we are going to go
Yeah.
plastic free.
Not attempting. We are going to go
Yeah.
plastic free. Yeah. One of our crewmates has started this like business venture of how to help touring crews go bottle free. To give you some context, we only have 20-ish people on the road with us at a time, and I think we get over 100 water bottles, plastic water bottles a day advanced on tour. And I mean, every year we're just like, we can't do this. This is terrible. This is awful.
Yeah.
So this year is the year that we are doing our part to go plastic water bottle free, and I'm stoked about it.
Yes.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm proud of our crew for committing to it, and it'll be a learning experience for sure, but I'm excited. Oh my god, I love that.
Isn't that great?
Yes.
Do you like this side better?
Ooh, I do.
I know, right?
I do.
The back side, I was like, I kind of think it pops more.
It's way more vibrant.
It's more vibrant. It also looks more piratey.
It does.
No giving away anything.
Yeah.
And I think I might actually have her, as awful as this is, they're not super tacked on there, but remove these and put them over it.
I don't like these.
You don't like these?
I don't. I mean, I guess I always felt like I didn't like them because I'm like, you can't see what they are from stage, so they just look like black swatches.
Really? They don't sparkle?
This sparkles more. I don't feel like this ever really caught the light as much, but this is beautiful.
Luckily, we've got this belt thing that comes through here.
The arms need redone too.
Yeah, well, just the lace. Oh my gosh,
that
this
would
one
get
got
caught
destroyed.
badly, yeah. I don't know why that one in particular.
Yeah. Well, luckily we just gotta get some extra. Here, you need. Also, I think. Remember, I was thinking we might remove this arm.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, this arm. This is the arm we're gonna remove.
Yeah.
What promise? Let me lose this.
I know. I think we're really gonna need to think about this one before we pull any triggers on.
Okay, so think about it this way. Hold on. Violin here.
You want to put it on and see.
The violin.
Just kind of like what this would look and feel like if you had this side off.
Well, also, let's imagine the violin's here. The strap goes across here, so we can put it over this strap.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're thinking about costume changes. Put it over this strap, and then this one's got a violin on it that's strapped over, so it can't go underneath. It literally would have to just...
Is this a world where maybe this one in particular is like... I don't know. I don't trust Velcro.
No.
I don't trust Velcro. It would have to be like a heavy snap.
So, this is what it would look like.
And you'd have on this.
Yeah.
Underneath.
So actually, we were thinking of removing both sleeves. I forgot, so that these could...
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's Okay. This only saw one tour, and look at it.
I know. I mean, this one also got thrown into a pirate chest every night.
So imagine.
I don't hate that.
Yeah, I mean, it stays.
You have this on underneath.
And then this, yeah, on.
Without the white.
Yeah, we'll just go like this.
Yeah. Trust us.
Trust the process.
Trust the process here.
I loved your comment on that.
Yeah.
That TikTok. This is definitely a trust the process. So imagine with some embellishments on it. This is really hard. Okay. Okay. This how I'm gonna rip this for sure. Okay, we're not. I'm gonna.
Do you need help?
Like, how does this? This would go over.
This music's not helping.
Okay, you want to try to?
Yeah.
I'll hold the dress.
Okay. Give me this. Take a deep breath. There we go.
Okay, then.
Now, does this not have anything in it to hook you up?
Yes. Yes. But look at that. That's actually kind of cool.
I love it. I mean, your hat is gonna have all sorts of fun stuff.
Yeah, the hat. I kind of think it's really cool that it's like lopsided. And then imagine also. So also now that I have something underneath it that's this vibrant, by the way. Oh, where did it go? That's why I bought this ribbon. Oh, where did my ribbon go? Oh, here it is.
Oh, I'm clipping this. Wait, what is it? It's just, this is hilarious.
Oh, this music.
This whole ordeal is very.
So like imagine this.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
This is so much cooler than
these black things out
Like,
of there.
look
I
at
don't
that.
like those. I love this. Yes.
Maybe we end it before it goes up the arm. So it.
Yes. I love
Or do you
this.
think it makes this pop, or do you think it makes it disappear?
I feel like we should.
Does that?
I have to look at it like here. Oh, I don't know. You know what? I don't think we do the top. I think we end it because I think this gets lost in this.
That's
It's
what
too
I'm
much
afraid of.
going on.
But
Yeah.
it could literally go up to like right
Up to there.
or up to. Well, I feel like it needs to go up to maybe
At
it just
least
disappears-
underneath there.
Maybe it
Yeah.
disappears here.
We'll let the seamstress kind of work it
Yeah,
into.
that's cool.
Yeah.
And then it'll be on both sides, so it'll be on this side as well. Pretty cool. And then
We're gonna keep that side off
I wonder if we do keep this sleeve.
and just pin in.
Yeah, just stick it in because like I think it's kind of fun having.
It's
like,
not thick enough to make me worry about how that's gonna look.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, I wonder if we don't find something like this.
we could also maybe if there's any extra of this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Pretty grand.
I like that.
I think we'll have enough.
I do too, yeah.
It's like if this goes all the way down to the floor, then I've got plenty to come all the way back up to there
And then
on the
this
other
is-
side.
This is going to be...
Yeah, this will be pulled way up.
Uh-huh.
It's so fun. I'm loving this.
I do too.
And then
I do
and then I
too.
think there'll be literally just enough of this.
We should definitely have a conversation with Glenn about things before we do any
Yes.
cutting on this.
Well, yes, before we cut it, but
Mhm.
also that thing only went here.
Okay. Does it need to be attached to, I guess my question is, does it need to be attached to here, or is it its own thing?
It's here, I'll show you.
Okay.
We're trying to be very cryptic, by the way. We don't want to give away things from the show. By the way,
We have new surprises that nobody has seen yet, so we're trying to
I
not
don't
give them away.
want to give it away. I'm actually loving the way this looks. It looks so
I do
much
too.
better than when it was all brown.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love that we're keeping this color. in it.
Oh, see, look. Remember?
Okay.
But it was only down here, so nothing had to go through the top of the coat.
Okay.
It was just a corset.
I just want to make sure that if we're taking off any fabric, that the integrity of that is still enough for it to be
Yes.
acceptable, if that makes sense.
Yes, because look, we're only taking off from here,
Okay.
and look, that's plenty high.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. We can talk to the
Yeah, we'll have to have
it won't be affecting the thing.
the thing.
Ooh, I'm excited about that. Okay. So, maybe I'll pin this.
Yeah, not even Europe saw this thing, so it'll be a new surprise. that we're very excited about. Yeah, here. I've been working on getting this off. It's just very delicate.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Right.
So you're getting...
I was just taking it little bits at a time.
Yeah, you're doing great.
So go ahead and
so
work around me if you want.
No, I think I'll wait till you're done with that, and then maybe I'll pin the pirate coat.
That works. Let's do that.
Also, I need to look for a new parrot.
Yeah, we need a new parrot.
Principessa.
I just want to like mount this somewhere.
Yeah, I feel like
travels with us.
Oh my gosh, Eric's road case.
Yeah.
She needs to, or like put her in the front of the bus.
Yes. Should go on the front of your bus.
That'd be amazing.
I love her. I feel like it's too early yet to rehome her.
We need Principessa.
Principessa. I hated Kit's voice for her though.
Oh yeah, what
I
was
was so angry.
Yeah.
It was his Luna voice too. It was the same, yeah. He gives Luna a very
gives Luna a horrible,
just a horrible voice.
horrible. There's like no reason. Luna is so sweet.
She has her moments. I love
Wait,
Luna.
Alex said that Luna was the worst dog to babysit. I was like, excuse me, I've babysat some horrible dogs. I'm like, wait, what is he talking about?
I think Alec has a very low tolerance for things.
He like wanted to watch her one time. I was going out of town and he had mentioned something, so I was like, do you really want to watch her? And he's like, yeah, I'd love to.
And then he's like, she's the worst dog in the world.
I was like, Luna's literally the easiest dog in the world. She just like, well,
my child's perfect.
oh my gosh.
No, she's fine.
Luna's like chill.
She's low maintenance in a high maintenance way. Whereas like she just wants to be with you all the time.
This is true. But then she's happy to just like sit in silence.
Yeah.
Like she'll sit in the studio with me for a whole session and people won't know she's there.
Yeah.
Or she'll be on a plane with me for a whole flight, sitting
quiet.
behind me, and no one will know she's there. Like Luna's like the that's what
true.
I mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, she does want to be touching you.
Yeah. All the time.
You know.
Yes, I'm still watching. Please keep playing. Thank you. Yes. Are you still there?
Yes. Don't you hate it when like Netflix or something asks you that? I feel like it's shaming me.
Yeah. Yes, I'm still here.
Yes, I have watched 5 episodes and I want to watch a 6th.
Just keep playing.
Because a lot of times it's situations like this. Well,
yeah.
Not always. I binge my, Definitely this year. I never was a TV watcher before this year. Now I love TV. Oh my gosh, this is so good.
I love this. I think this was a really good choice.
Why did we never just do this before? I always thought this code needed something. This is the easiest fit.
Yeah. Big fan.
Big fan. Yeah, it's funny. I turned it over and I was like, I actually think I'm gonna use this side.
It's way prettier. It's way more vibrant.
Yeah. Sorry, we're focusing, guys.
I'm reading back on some comments.
Oh, yeah?
What people are saying. People want to know where Luna is.
Oh, Luna's actually probably just taking a nap with Pepper, my roommate's dog.
Hey, everybody who's joined us.
Yeah, hi, everybody. We're making costumes for tour. This is fun. I bought this pirate costume off of, honestly, I think it was Yandy.com.
Really? It's so funny. People are saying that the parrot has to be put on securely or else it's going to fall over. Lindsay literally sat down on the office floor, sewed its feet onto the shoulder, and it has not moved.
Yeah, what I did...
And it's been treated pretty poorly.
Oh my gosh, one of them came off. It's barely holding on. So what I did, look, you can see, I put little elastics and tied them to the feet of the parrot. And then I sewed the elastics on because I wanted it to be slightly movable, but not, fall off. So the elastics made it so this parrot literally would bounce around like this on my shoulder as I'm playing and jumping around. It was so fun. I loved the parrot.
I like the size of it's good too. We should get a similar one in a similar size.
Yes.
And that one was bought.
Okay, the funny thing is didn't we just decide that would be funny? And Eric, or you asked the runner to just go and get it.
I said I need a parrot go find a parrot. And he's like, what? And I said, just go find a parrot.
And he brought this back, and we're like,
yep,
that's perfect. Like, how did just a runner randomly go out and within an hour find a perfect size?
Runners are unsung heroes.
They are.
They really, really are.
They've saved the day many times.
For people who may not know
yes,
tour lingo, runners are individuals who are hired to come in and anything a tour crew needs, they run and get it. So my job is at the start of the day, I will give the runner like some money, or I'll give them a list to go shopping with, and then they go out and they run my errands for me because I don't have a car, I don't have the time.
Yeah, and you're also in a city where you don't know what's going on.
They're usually people who know the city like the back of their hands, or like able to, you know, pull favors or know ways to like get things done quickly. They are very, very necessary.
Also, they're like, we've used the runner for so many things, like whether it's food, or whether it's like someone's sick and we need to get them to the doctor. They'll take them sometimes,
and they're often the same people every city though. So like if we go back to a certain city, you know, 3 years in a row, chances are I will have that same runner, and which is great because you have like a great relationship with them, and you know, you know, they know you ahead of time. I love runners.
I'm trying to think what else. Oh, they'll take me to interviews sometimes, or when we go visit the hospitals, they take us. Or when I needed like stuff to make the hat that got lost, run around and got the stuff. We use runners. They're essential.
And they understand the need for urgency.
Yeah, it's like we have to get this and make it by tonight.
Yeah, go now. They take our laundry for us and take them to cleaners. Because doing laundry on the road is very difficult.
Very difficult. Oh, it's so nice when a venue has laundry.
Oh my gosh, my favorite.
We like have it like people. You'll like let us know. It'd be like in two venues. There's laundry. Everybody get
a washing machine. Everyone get ready.
We all basically like take turns all day.
Yeah. There's like a sign up sheet.
Yeah, laundry sign up sheet. Don't miss your slot.
That was so hard on the Evanescence tour because you had 2 massive crews and sometimes 1 washing machine.
Yes. A lot of times we ended up, like, it was impossible, so we'd have to send out our laundry a lot. All right,
I'm almost done with this.
Okay!
I love that!
It's just a little cufflink and everything. Oh my gosh, this is so much cool. It looks so much more like a pirate coat now. Not just a brown blob.
I love that.
This waistline. Yeah, this is great. And I'm totally down for the half coat.
Me too. I think that actually looks way better than I thought. I mean, at first when you told me a half coat, I was like, okay, well, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what that looks like. I don't often say flat out, no, that's not going to work. Because I try, again, like there's a process, and sometimes it's not completely, you know, apparent at first. All right, I think this is coming undone now. I feel like my lungs are finally opening up. We have fires happening here in Los Angeles right now. Not near here, but kind of a little bit close to where I live. Just on the other side. And unfortunately, we had some really heavy winds this past weekend, and my house was covered in smoke for 2 days. And, feeling it. Definitely still feeling it. These? Ooh. I mean, yes, I think you should. If you think that you can... Oh, you have on leggings. This is good. Okay.
Yeah, we'll just test them out on these leggings.
Because we can't buy more of these. These are...
Yeah, these are
one and done.
So I feel like they should go up. I feel like I'll just cut them off at the crotch.
I agree.
And then
let the seamstress
have enough fabric to like bend it over and make them. And then I'll cut the belt off.
So this is a good thing to explain to people. So the reason that we're cutting these is because we initially bought these thinking, oh, these are so cool. This will look exactly how we want for this song.
And it was like, this is a great stage material. Like, this will translate on stage.
Unfortunately, as cool as they are, they're impossible to dance in. So the dancers cannot move how we want them to in
They can't spread their legs enough. This will rip in a heartbeat. As soon as I put them on, I was like, oh no. Also, listen to that. They like stick and they rub. I can just imagine the dancers literally falling because... So I was like, well, I think they're really cool. We got them on sale. So they were pretty cheap. I should lay down. They were pretty cheap. I was really excited that I found these literally on clearance. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the legs off. They're going to be sewn to leggings.
Yes.
so that then they're one piece. The dancers can put them on, and they'll be like they'll basically look like cool like pants.
Yes.
That what is it? Sectional pants. Different textures. Yeah, or like high-waisted boots. And then I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna sew the waistline to the top of the pants. I say we'll have a seamstress do it. So they don't fall apart.
Another problem with these is that as cool as the fabric is, we often have to calculate in the fact that like everybody's really sweaty. And sometimes pulling things on, if there are certain kinds of fabric, I mean, if they're difficult without sweat, pulling those on with sweat is just going to be so much more time added onto a quick change that the girl just can't afford. And then they get stressed and it's an ordeal. So we're going to preemptively take care of that.
I hate cutting things. Like I said,
it's okay. This is good. This is good. We have a game plan.
I will say, luckily for this one, we did realize they have enough time.
Yes, yeah. This won't be a quick change.
I'm
so much as just a change.
Pretty sure, because now they're not in that one number, which makes me so sad.
That's another thing that we have to factor in, but ultimately don't know until go time, is like we can calculate, yes, there's enough time for a quick change here, but sometimes there's not. And sometimes our changes end up being a lot shorter than we initially thought they were going to be.
Or things move. We're like, we're taking out this song, so now you don't have a full song, you have half a song, you know?
Yeah. So we make everything with as much thought as we can.
That also really is part of planning a set list too.
Yeah.
I plan a set list. Not only, like, part of it's definitely, like, this song has to be in this part of the show. This one has to start. But then there's some that I'm like, well, I could move this one.
Yeah. We've moved things around a little bit for this one.
Yes. Or it's like I could.
It's really difficult now. Just the collar piece is really on there. It's actually in the hem. Oh. I can get it. It's just give me
What about on this side? Is it... Oh, I see.
Yeah. I can get in there and do little tiny snippies. I just don't want to cut that fabric.
Got you. Ooh.
Yeah, so, you know, the planning, everything that you see has literally been planned down to, like, a T.
That's why when people sometimes are like, do you ever switch up your set? And I'm like, nope.
Yeah.
Once it's planned, it's so choreographed for everyone. Like, an entire team of people, you know what to do. Yep. And also, it's been planned so that an entire team of people can do what they do.
Yeah.
Like, so that they can get these costumes in time. And so you can't just, like, casually be like, let's do this today.
Yeah, let's just change something. It's not that easy. Like that.
Now I've got a really cool pair of tiny shorts that are uneven.
Yeah. You did a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to take this waistline, though. I really think that might work. Who knows?
Well, we'll find out. Maybe now you could try pulling those on.
Yeah, put them on the pants.
Over. Oh, just the worst stitching. I mean, actually the greatest stitching on this, but it's bad for me.
Yeah, sorry.
Lindsay always apologizes for things that... Why did you stitch this so well, Lindsay?
I'm sorry that you're having to deal with... I've said this many times. There needs to be a word in the English language that means I am sorry that you're having to do that.
Yeah.
You know, because I feel like I say it all the time. People go, well, it's not your fault. I'm like, I know, but I'm still sorry. Like, I'm sorry you have to go through this, or I'm sorry that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
We need a new word that just means I empathize.
I empathize.
I sympathize. I guess that's the word. It just sounds weird. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. Let's see. What did you do this weekend? You did a lot of planting stuff.
I did a lot of gardening. Yeah, nice. Which, again, going back to how much smoke was in the air, I probably should not have spent that much time outdoors, but I got a lot done in my garden, which I'm very excited about. Yes. I bought a new shelf for my garden.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, I'm gonna put plants on it. Make it nice and make a whole wall of plants, pretty much. Gosh. Ooh. Someone just said they bought a hibiscus. I'm jealous. Ooh. I'm jealous. I'm jealous.
Is hibiscus, maybe a dumb question, guys, but is hibiscus the one you can actually eat the flower, right?
I think so, yeah. They make hibiscus tea, so yeah.
I think I've, like, straight up eaten the flower before. It's very bitter and sour, but it's, like, in a weird way kind of good.
Yeah.
Oh, I
One
should
of my favorite teas.
Should cut the tag off, right? We might return it. Passed that bridge a long time ago.
Well,
okay.
they don't fit, so we're returning it.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
So let's see here.
Are you okay with me cutting the white? It's stitched in a way where I might have to cut the white.
Yeah,
Is
you
that
can
okay?
cut the white.
Okay.
We're not going to use it.
Okay.
So, just wanted to have oh, look, it looks like a little tutu.
Ah.
But we'll sew that in. I just wanted the, like, shine of this. See, look, it's, like, got a shine. So I wanted that to be at the top of the waist, which it's hard to see right here, but with lights, you will see it.
Yeah. Stage lighting changes. Sometimes we make decisions that may not seem right in this atmosphere, but on stage, we know that they'll work.
So, like,
I love that.
yeah, I'm not
Look
mad
at
at it
that.
at
Yeah.
all. I think it's great. We still need to buy them leggings.
Yeah, did you like the pair that I gave you? We
Yeah.
can just get 3 more of those.
Let's do it.
Those are easily obtainable.
These almost look like cool boots.
They do, yeah.
I just wonder if maybe
I wish I had a seam ripper. I don't have one. I know, I wish I had one. I left mine at home, so I deserve this.
I wonder if maybe we make a thicker belt, you know, like maybe the
Yeah.
next one. I'll make it a lot. Problem is it makes this like tutu, but we could also just instead, like, well, you know what I mean.
We could just use that.
Use it to sew around the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe we just ask her to, like, take this, make a thick belt around the top, like as thick as she can make it, kind of.
We need to buy the top half of this one, don't we? We haven't gotten those yet. Underneath that bit.
Yeah, we need the top. I see saying the next.
Yeah.
But, like, imagine this.
It's gonna look great. Yeah. This isn't the piece that we're using, but
This idea.
this idea is, yeah.
There we go. It'll look great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say if we can find something really bright, that'd be
Yeah.
fun.
Super, super bright. I agree.
But yeah, I think we asked her to just maybe not even use the actual waistline thing,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe if she could just use the fabric to make as thick of one as possible.
I agree.
If they shouldn't be rubbing their
No.
things together for these numbers, I don't think, because it's just
And this is just for,
just the medley.
yeah.
I think that's all.
Yeah. I don't remember that dance at all. It was way too long ago.
Yeah. Should work. Should, in theory, work. So I'll let her cut the other ones now that we've tried it and like it.
There we go.
Gotten so much done today.
I know, I'm happy with our progress.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. I have this brown fabric that we could put around, like, she could make a little bustle around the back of this one.
Oh, okay,
And I think that'll really help the back, because the back is so
The back's so boring. There's nothing on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely needs some sort of texture back there.
So I'll just press. Okay. Oh, another thing I could mess around with is.
Should we go down and get that?
Oh shit! I just broke this mirror.
Oh no, it's okay.
Oopsie.
Yeah, let's go get the. You want me to run down and grab that? Oh, and here, if you want to start working on this one too. So they're so white in here that I'll have to pick out, but that should be super easy.
That looks great. That's
Yeah.
perfect. Okay. Well, first I want to just experiment and see how we can. Like, I have this material. So one, we can add to the skirt.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think if we just had a couple pieces that, like, obviously I'll need a lot more.
Yeah.
But I also wanted to just see how it looked, like, these little, you know, like, I would love to make a little ruched neckline of some kind.
I like that.
I don't like the neckline.
Yeah, the neckline definitely needs change, but I feel like changing it in the actual dress itself would ruin the dress.
Right, so if I just have, like, a thin piece of this, and like had it
I like that.
hang like that.
Yeah.
And then I think even down here, like a little rouge, or maybe it said it like what would you say to this?
So here's a question again: is the thing? What about the thing?
I think that on top of the thing, we'll just
Make a
some of this fabric and we'll just like, if it was like this, tack to the top so that you see like,
okay.
and it just kind of goes over it and then blends into the
Okay.
blue. I also think up here if I just added something like that, and again just draped.
Yeah.
That wasn't just not a full skirt.
Yeah.
So I like how light the skirt is.
And you're still gonna bedazzle this one a bit more to blend it, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna bedazzle up the center and probably up to here. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, also there's the thought we liked this.
I like the idea of tacking it up. Yeah.
So maybe instead, and I could even add
Yeah.
just a little bit of fabric in there. I don't know.
Do we have any more of the fabric, the purple fabric?
No.
Okay.
Because I don't really want to put purple on this.
Okay.
I feel like, I don't know, I just don't think it would, I don't mind it though in that one number, having that extra piece over it, because I feel like by then it's like all about that piece.
Yeah.
And if we have just a little bit to blend at the top,
Mm-hmm.
we could even try to get a little bit of spray, fabric spray, and like blend into blue.
Which I think we could do. Is it blue or is it purple?
I always think it's blue, but maybe it's purple.
I don't know. Where is that thing?
The dress?
The long one. Yeah.
It's in the shed.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I do think just the neckline being rouged and then this pulled up a little bit to give it a little. What do you think?
I think for this one, I'm gonna need to see it
On?
in action-ish.
Because also I'm not mad at like,
Yeah.
like here, just bear with me for a second. Hold tight. Well, actually, I can probably use something like this. Another thought I had was like, what if not this? Oh, that's the end of it. But what if we?
Oh, here, let me do this so people can see better.
Oh, sorry. Like, another thought is something like we had more of like maybe like a strappy thing around the waist, and trying to make it look a little more Greek.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to cover anything on it though, but like, and
I like that.
I'll even have like
I actually really like that.
hanging.
Yeah, the drape around your neck like that looks really nice.
And then I'll have like long pieces hanging, not a full piece, but like
no capes. Yeah.
Long little no capes. He's hanging in the back, and then if there was just this picked up a little bit, and maybe even just a touch on not the hands.
I feel like we'll need to see this one on you in order to tack it properly.
But
what are you wearing underneath this?
Just a bodysuit, bodysuit. But yeah, it definitely needs center because like look, it looks like 2 blocks.
Yeah, we need to blend that way better.
It just like literally made 2 stripes. So this was a dress that was made a while ago for me, and I didn't like that. Well, before I already bedazzled in the center, it was like 2 circles.
They were just bedazzles right here. It was very
headlight boobs,
very, very
and then
prominent.
A stripe, and so I filled in the center, so now it looks like 2 stripes.
Yeah.
But I want to like I want it to like gradually. It's too stripey for me.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I'm gonna rouge the neckline. Maybe add a little bit of fabric down here because that'll disguise that stripe, and then I'll add bedazzles here.
Go up the center. Yep.
Okay.
That one's gonna be a lot of work.
Yes. Worth it.
We'll make it happen. All right, let's do this.
Let's see what we got here. Back her up.
Harlequin Pixie says boob dazzle.
Literally.
That's what it was.
I put it on. I was like, Lindsay, does this look like headlights?
Yeah.
Too Katy Perry.
It was.
It was.
It was.
Okay. A little bit.
Yeah.
Like
a little bit more. A little bit more. There we go.
Okay. So this one, fun stuff. I have this stunning fabric right here that's just like absolutely gorgeous. You literally this. Okay. I didn't get a lot of it because it was very expensive.
So we have discovered that this 3D fabric, you can't really tell too well from there, but like this fabric it's got a lot of dimension to it. It's got a lot of stuff on it that's like
it's like
popping
three-dimensional. There's flowers that are on top of it. They're not printed on it.
We've discovered that makes the price like 5 times more expensive.
But again, I had such a hard time finding this color that didn't just blend right into this. It was like a perfect match every time, and I wanted it to have gold in it again. Yeah. So I was like, fine, I'll just pay it. So what I'm thinking here is doing it basically like the neckline before, but having it just, should it be, do you think it should be the pattern where it kind of comes from the neckline into a V down like that?
This one already has, what's the neck look like already? Okay,
so if it came,
are we going to alter the neck of this one at all?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Because, that one works.
It's not square.
Yes, I think that's okay because of these open. I don't know. For some reason, this one didn't bother me.
Okay.
Well, also, I don't have a corset.
That's true. Okay. Then let's keep it as is.
So yeah,
I like the idea of it coming down
to a V.
Yes, but I want to see it first before we make that decision.
Right. Well, I think I might just start cutting this out.
Okay.
And then
it's gonna have fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot. But also,
I love this. These pieces right here that are like feathers almost are so beautiful.
Yeah, we could like literally put those through the dress.
I love them.
Also, I bought.
This was a good purchase.
Isn't it so pretty?
Yeah.
I bought this as like a fabric that could be around the back, like a bustle. You know, it could start like right here, and it could.
I like the idea of that being like here, and then maybe going around the back.
So it'd be like this kind of a thing. It'd be like around the side, like so.
Yeah.
And then bustly, but not too big because I gotta. And then if I thought this was so pretty, maybe it's a bow in the back.
I don't mind it.
It kind of ties it into the pinks.
Yeah.
And it matches enough, I think.
I don't like the white knit, but that might not be a problem as we finish.
Also be.
Are you gonna have a mask on during this one or no?
Did I buy one for me? I bought some.
Did you? Where are they?
They are coming hopefully today.
Cute. I want to work on those so bad.
I know.
I'm so excited for those. So are you going to be wearing one?
I think it would be fun.
I would love for you to be in one. I just don't want it to be,
We're going to have a lot to do in that tiny time. This is a very quick costume change.
That's what I'm thinking.
And so it's like, will we have time? It might be one of those things that we make me a simple mask and see if we can get it.
Yeah. Yeah. We're going to have to choreograph this quick change then with your violin tech grabbing and then us. It's going to have to be very choreographed.
Yeah, it'll be like, shh. They take it, put this on. Stop it.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, no. This is before.
This is before.
This is the previous number. Is
Which,
when we put this on. And then I'll.
Still.
Which is a. So for before this song, which they probably know what it is if we're talking about will I wear a mask or not. I probably will have time.
Has nothing to do with masks.
Because I will run off before we used to change my shoes.
Yeah.
We don't necessarily have to even. I could still be barefoot.
You could, yeah. I mean, I think the shoe change. No, because the shoe change is.
Oh,
yeah. For sure.
I have to have it for that.
Yeah.
You're right.
For sure. It's fine. We'll make time.
We'll make it
Even
work.
if we have to add in a few bars somewhere.
I'm trying to
We're going to end up with like an entire extra song length on the end of the show from how many changes we have to put in.
Also, I have to be careful to put 3D like elements on the shoulder where the violin is.
Ooh, yeah. Do you want to put this one on at all?
Do I?
And then we can kind of pin and you can kind of see where it's going to fall.
Also, I'm thinking though, now that I'm having that strap across.
Yeah.
That's okay. The strap will be fine.
What if we make the strap out of... No, because then it would all melt together.
Well, I mean, if we make a strap, I probably across the front would put some of these.
Put this stuff on it.
Yeah, because I wouldn't want to just cover up all the pretty stuff we put on. And I might just have to like take off some of these.
Oh, so beautiful.
Little things. I mean, if it covers this, if it hurts,
yeah.
Like if it's like digging into my skin for 3 numbers, then yes. Ay.
This one's definitely more challenging than
I only got a half yard of this because this was
so expensive.
This was like I talked him down a little bit, but it was I think 80 a yard.
Oof.
So I got like, actually this is 3/4 of a yard. So I was like, okay. Also, I have a really hard time haggling.
I do too.
Because I honestly, I don't think I even did talk him down because I feel bad. I'm like,
yeah,
this is their livelihood. And like, he's in this little shop.
I know.
And so like, this guy charged me 50 cents for this. I was like, take $1. I can't just, yeah.
Yeah, I feel bad. I'm bad.
I
at
can't.
haggling.
I can never. Everyone's like, talk him down.
But we did haggle the heck out of that bag of remnants for Home for the Holidays.
We didn't even mean to, though.
No.
We were actually trying to give the fabric back. We're like, it's just not right.
We just don't want it. We don't want
We're
it.
like, we kept trying to get. And he's like,
$10, $8,
He's
$5.
like, take it for $2.
Yeah.
And we're like, now I can't.
Oh.
Yeah, sure. It was and we ended up using it.
We ended up using a
For
lot of
adding.
it, actually. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna start to cut this out. Wow, this is gonna be really hard to cut.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not gonna worry so much about these
So-
details.
Question then. Do you want to put it on so that we know exactly where you're cutting? Because I feel like we can't mess up with this fabric.
We should. Well, I feel like this is a pretty. I keep trying to turn it.
Yeah.
This way. But if we,
Because
cut
this is going to
out-
be your violin arm.
Yes. But I'm like, the violin strap comes all the way across here, so I can't just leave an empty space.
You can't.
I think I'll have to just put it on, and then we'll fill in.
We should see where the violin strap is going to lay, and maybe we take some of the 3D bits out of where the violin strap lays.
Yeah.
So we cut it and put it on like normal, and
Yeah.
then we tweak it after the fact.
Yeah, and we're gonna have to we'll fill in probably little spots too,
Yeah.
where there's like right here. It doesn't perfectly cover, but
It's so pretty down here. I'm obsessed with these details. I don't know if you can see this.
so pretty.
I'm obsessed with this.
It's gorgeous.
All right, well let's
We
do that
definitely don't have enough to do the full skirt, but I think
No.
we do have enough to take some of these and like put them around.
Yeah, space them.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, oh yes.
What is this?
Yeah. I don't know.
On to the next one.
Because we could also.
I know, I feel so nervous about cutting this one.
I'm just gonna
let's do
start
it.
by cut because also
Yeah.
we're just gonna have to kind of pick and choose
Yeah.
and like cut and then take one from here and add it. The main part is this bodice.
Yes.
And then the rest of it is just going to be a little detailing. And also,
Yeah.
we could even cut out little things like this, little chunks for the parts that like
Mhm.
rouge up to put them on it.
Everything's fine, guys. Don't worry about
Wow,
it.
luckily it didn't go more. There's just a few drops on your computer.
I didn't close my water before picking it up.
Done that before. Many
You should
times.
see me today. I think I do this every other time I drive. I took a corner onto the highway, and of course my thing was sitting like this, and it just went. And so my
Water all
boyfriend's
over
poor car, the entire passenger seat is
Oh,
just
no.
a puddle of water. I hope he's not watching right now. Thankfully, it's just water. But the amount of times that I do that, that seat has gotten washed many
Oh my
times.
gosh. I mean, the water bottle has like
Your poor
blown
car.
off my poor car. I think I gave us a ride somewhere the other day, and I was just like, yeah,
Don't worry about it.
sorry. I look like I could live out of my car. You realize
Her car has a lot of glitter in it from costumes that have just.
there's like
Yeah.
glitter in the back. There's lots of like empty metal water bottles from like
So many empty water bottles.
oh
man.
I will say though, those are water. I have been really good this year about only using
Reusable ones?
reusable ones.
Yeah.
I've been really good this
Getting
year.
better.
I mean, every once in a while someone will give me one, and then
Yeah.
that
I guess I have to drink this now.
I'm like, well, I'm damn thirsty, so thank you so
I've been trying to make it to where I only take my trash bin out like every other week. Like I've been trying to accumulate
Oh.
less recycling and
That's
less
good.
trash. So
I
I'm
need
like,
to try that.
that's my goal is I only want to take it out every other trash day
That's
instead
amazing.
of yeah. It's hard.
Yeah, that is really hard. Okay.
How can I help you with this one?
I'm like so stressed to cut
I
it.
know.
I'm sorry, everybody. I haven't done anything. I need to just start. I'm just gonna start here because
Okay.
we're gonna have to add to it.
Yeah.
So, but I want to go. I'm gonna just mark. I want to. Also, I don't want to cut this one because I want to save this for the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Do we have
or would it?
this?
Yes, I'm gonna cut around. I feel like that's too white.
No, I think I might cut one of these out and see how it'll work with the fan.
Oh, yes.
But I need to
maybe use one of the edge pieces.
Like this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just
I'll
want to
cut
cut
that out.
Okay, and I'm just gonna start with this epic music cheering.
I know, this is great.
Okay, I'm gonna like mark it with pins so I know where to go.
People are talking about you performing in space.
Oh yeah, I'll hit up Elon Musk. One time Elon Musk posted a picture of a violinist like floating and playing in space, and she had this like beautiful flowing dress, and everyone's like, Lindsey! I think I tweeted back at him, and he tweeted at me, but I was like, I'm down, and he was like, I'll let you know, and he's, but that's funny. Okay, please do, Elon.
I would be far too terrified.
Oh, playing in space.
No, thank you.
I don't think I'd have the balls.
I don't think my feet want to leave this planet.
Yeah, I really like Earth.
I get stressed out flying in a plane.
Oh, really?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Really?
Not a big fan. Still to this day, even though I have flown
like so many
times, countless times, I am just not a big fan of flying.
That's crazy.
I had a little. Now I know it was just a really bad, like, crosswind air pocket situation, but when I was like 18, I had a plane incident where the masks came down because we hit, and drinks hit the ceiling, and it was,
oh my gosh, that's terrifying.
It was a sudden surprise, and ever since that incident, my brain has not been able to be okay fully with flying. There's always just that little bit of fear.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. I got in a car accident probably 2 years ago, or like it's probably right after I met you.
Yeah.
And then my mom and I almost got in another car accident. It was like in a tunnel, and cars were literally like spinning around us. It was terrifying, and we didn't get hit. But I just remember ever since, and those were like a month apart from each other. Ever since then, I'll literally imagine myself getting in wrecks. Yeah. Because I have a weird PTSD, so that totally makes sense that if you've had a bad experience.
Yeah, it's just that's where your brain automatically goes. And it's so funny. I sat next to, flying out of Columbus, Ohio, I sat next to a brain surgeon who, worked at the medical center in Columbus. And I was explaining to him, because he was sitting right next to me on this tiny plane, and I was like, look, I don't know you, but when we eventually hit a bump on takeoff, like, I'm gonna grab onto you, and I'm so sorry. Like, I just have to warn you now, as your person sitting next to you, I have a fear of flying. And he goes, well, let me talk to you about your brain. Like, maybe that will ease your fears a bit. And he was explaining to me how the oldest, most primal part of our brain is incredible, as far as like brain distance goes, is incredibly far away from the center that like processes logical reasoning. So when we get scared, that primal part of our brain gets scared, and it takes a really long pathway to the point of reasoning to talk yourself out of it.
Wow.
And he's like, that's where a lot of anxiety and panic attacks come from, because you're having to like send signals down this long. And I was like, this is fascinating, and I'm still scared. Thank you for making me
cool though. I love it when I learn more, like when I learn about how the brain works.
Yeah.
Because it's really interesting to think like, okay, there's a reason why this is happening. And if I understand it, I might be able to help, the process.
Well, now it's funny because like very pessimistic me is like, oh, so now every time I'm trying to talk myself down from being afraid on a plane, I just know that my brain signals are taking a real long time to get to
catch up.
I'm like, thanks. I think that actually
made me feel
didn't help, but thank you.
Now I feel
he was cute too, though, so I let him talk.
Tell me more, sir.
Tell me more, Mr. Brain person.
Was he single?
I don't know. I think I was too young and scared at the time to ask for a guy's phone number. I'm trying to think. Should I?
Yeah, a brain surgeon. Yes.
Do you like it in the center? Or should I do more? Or should I cut more out and do like two? Right in the center is probably fine.
Yeah,
right?
do it in the center, I think.
Yeah.
And then maybe you could even just take an edge piece and add one little part to the side.
Yeah.
So maybe not even quite in the center, but almost.
Yeah.
You know? Bobby, don't you know? Anybody else watch Bobby's World growing up?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, don't you know, Bobby?
Wow, that's a show I haven't seen in a long time.
Oh, I know. Bobby's World. I used to love it.
Oh my. All right. I think I'm going to gently affix this. I'm so excited to see how this one turns out.
I know.
I'm really excited to work on the first and second number costumes.
Me too. And
that's
those
my favorite.
Yeah, I'm excited for those. Like these little pieces of metal.
Yes.
How are we gonna fix those? I have no idea.
We will
how are we gonna
find out when it happens.
How are we gonna make them so that they're not falling off mid-tour?
I think my favorite part of this show is going to be all the add-ons that we have, because we really haven't done that yet. You know?
Yeah, definitely not to this extent.
No.
We also need to think of the those costumes for the end and what
yes.
we add to those. I remember we got to the fashion district. We had a list of so many things.
Yeah.
That we were gonna get. We're like,
and we only focused on one.
And then we got so overwhelmed. We went to we spent the first half hour just like looking at things, being like, maybe.
We
and then
know
finally
this is
we're
here.
Like, we need to buy stuff. We need to start purchasing things, or we'll be here for.
It's difficult for Lindsay and I to settle on something because we know that in the next shop we might find something better.
It's so hard.
We have a bad habit of doing that. Actually, the last time we were shopping, we were like, we have to stop.
Yeah, finally, we're just like, we need to start buying things. Like, we can do this all day. And
we can't talk each other out of purchases. We need to just buy.
We need to talk each other into purchases.
Yes. All right, this is good. I'm gonna start right here.
That's pretty. I think that's great.
Yeah. That does what I wanted it to. And then I can even take the gold fabric paint and maybe just add, like, touches.
Oopsie, I forgot this isn't attached.
Oops.
Isn't that gonna look pretty, though? Look at that. Oh, I feel bad. No one can see anything. So look how pretty this is. I'm just cutting out this fabric to lay it on top.
Oh, that looks so good.
Yeah, it's going to be gorgeous.
I hope that people who are on our chat today are actually coming to summer shows so that they'll feel like they were here and part of making these.
Yeah, and also, I mean, even if you aren't coming to these summer shows, guess what? You can see pictures because I'll be posting pictures of them on the internet.
The gram.
On the gram. Ooh, we need to try. Oh, guess what, guys? I'm so excited. Lindsay is a great photographer.
Oh, thank
Something
you.
I never, like, you kind of talked about it, but I never got
I also didn't really shoot a lot over the last, you know,
it
few
was always
years.
like, oh, is this a hobby I have? But you never took any, you never took a lot of pictures.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, in the pandemic, you've really, like, exercised that.
I've gotten back into it. I didn't realize photography was something that, like, you could kind of fall out of, I guess. I felt like for a little while, because I shifted gears so hard, I kind of lost my knack, I guess. But, you know, I got back into it over quarantine. My boyfriend is a...
So many good photos we've taken, even just of the two of us. Like, you've taken with me. And I'm like, my manager's like, oh my gosh, we love her photography.
Oh, that's nice.
So I'm really excited to have, like, now that I know this about you on tour, we're going to get so many fun pictures.
You hear that, Eric? I have another job that is important, and I need to pay attention to it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's the last thing you or Eric want to hear.
No, my boyfriend's a talented videographer, and he taught me a lot of new skills over quarantine that I'm really excited to do this summer. A lot of video making and a lot of fun.
Oh my gosh, I can't
fun
wait.
Things. Yeah,
I can't wait. We're gonna try to do more video, especially since I've gotten really into TikTok.
Yeah.
And also we're gonna do streaming. We are gonna be so busy on this tour.
I know.
In a good way. I think I'm gonna stream, like, I'll probably stream my warm-ups sometimes, my actual warm-ups. So that will not be like my practicing streams I do with you guys. I'll, like, literally be like focus mode.
Yeah.
Just playing warm-up stuff. And I think it'd be kind of fun to stream that sometimes.
We'll probably do a couple, sound checks just so people can see.
See what a real sound check is like. I'll probably run around the venue and bother my crew.
A lot of that. We do that anyway, so why not?
Why not?
Do it on stream? Yeah. They love it.
They do. Whether they admit it or not, they love it. Scary.
I know. I feel like I need to... This piece, too. I need to, like, be really precise with it, or else this thing won't unfold properly. There we go. Perfect. Oh, you know what? we need to have a lot more Nerf wars. We didn't do that last tour.
We didn't?
We kind of fell out of
Oh my gosh.
practice with the Nerf
We
stuff.
were big Nerf wars.
I
We
know.
kind of got lazy.
We did.
Yeah, more Nerf wars. We were in also more breads up.
More breads up.
I think that's got to be like a thing we just every once in a while do like showcase on TikTok.
Yeah.
It hasn't really been showcased much.
No, I will make sure to advance bread specifically for breads up.
We need loaves of bread. Bigger the better.
I need you to get massive loaves of bread. Make sure they're kind of stale so they're a little bit hard.
Yeah, we need some ammo. It's funny. I told you, some of you may remember Michelle Miller. She was my makeup artist forever ago. She was part of the Christmas show.
I love Michelle.
She is so fun. She still does my makeup a lot. Just you guys, she's behind the scenes a lot more, but she doesn't tour with us anymore. So, yeah, you guys never get to see her. But she and I started Breads Up years ago in Europe. I'm talking like 2014 or 15.
Wow.
And I remember I saw her, when we were doing the Christmas show, I mentioned it and she goes, "Wait, you're still doing Breads Up?" She's like,
Yep.
"Oh my gosh, that makes me so happy."
Oh, that was so fun. Where were we that we had that big bread fight? Was it Lyon? Or Bordeaux?
It was somewhere in France. That's all
Yeah.
I remember because I remember it was French bread.
Yes.
Um,
So good. But they gave us,
They
the
gave
reason
us
we did it,
so much.
they gave us a basket with 20 loaves of bread. And we're like, we can't eat all this bread.
right.
And they were just going to throw it out. So we
bread
did
upped
it for them.
because that's honestly usually the only time we do Breads Up.
Is when
because
it's going to be a waste.
there's
Yeah.
a huge thing of bread that they left that we didn't ask for.
Yeah.
It's gonna be thrown away or go bad. So,
We'll take over from here.
or we've taken stale bread off the bus that didn't get eaten.
Yeah.
Breads upped it.
And there was that, I forget where it was, where you had that. We asked, so every day on our rider, we have pita bread for like hummus. And I don't know if maybe it was just a language barrier, but one day the venue gave, that's beautiful, by the way.
I left a long little tail.
I like that. The venue gave Lindsey, instead of pita bread, it was, I don't even know how to describe it. It was a single piece of thick, spongy, it wasn't pita bread. It was a thick pizza, it was almost like pizza dough, like pre-cooked pizza dough. And all of us were like,
What do we do?
what do we do with this? And so Lindsey took it and lobbed it at the dancers, and it began a Breads Up. I have that on video.
I was gonna say that's on video.
I have it on video. Yeah, it got messy. It got
it was bad.
really messy very
The
quickly.
sad thing is I missed.
Oh my gosh, and Addie shutting the door as you threw it, and it exploded. We should post a video of that.
We should share this with the world.
How to
okay.
entertain on tour. I feel like Addie was actually like kind of angry at us that day.
Was she?
And we were making a mess of her dressing room.
Oh well. I mean, let's be honest. The dancer's dressing room. When is it not a mess?
It does get kind of messy. It does.
Okay. Should I cut this piece off so we can put it like here? It's like starting.
I guess it depends on what is going to be, if anything, across your waist.
Because if I
Are these going to get turned into two pieces at all?
no,
Okay, so we're not doing that.
I don't think so. I didn't think that would be. I was like, how are we gonna dance?
Yeah.
Without them falling off.
Yeah, I guess so.
And I kind of like this being in the center, and
Mhm.
or do you think I should continue it to the side?
I like it. I like it in the center.
Yeah,
I think that looks really nice.
rather than making it a blob.
Yeah.
Make it intentional. Yeah, because I'm thinking if I do put this going around the side, which I really like. I bought way too much of this. Because look, I like that it gives it texture.
I do too.
So
This dress needs texture.
yeah,
for sure.
so I think that maybe I don't do anything that goes onto the skirt, and
Yeah.
we could like literally have this start here and poke out the bottom
Yeah.
of it.
I agree. I agree.
Like what? Funny. Okay, so I say we'll probably go for another like 15 minutes.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
make it a 3-hour stream.
That'll be a good time to finish up the bits that we're working on. This was really good. I feel like we got a lot today, and having an audience with us definitely kept us focused.
Yes.
I love sharing this kind of stuff.
Yeah, I've never shared like this part because like guys, you don't understand. Even when I have in the past, like our last tour, a seamstress or a stylist put all the outfits together, but still, I agonize and plan them all and think about how they're going to work and all these things we're talking about. I always have to think of, because the stylist doesn't know the set list.
Yeah.
You know, they don't think that way. They think in terms of like, you know, usually that's something that a creative director would do.
Yeah.
And since, you know, I'm the creative director, I have to think of this stuff before we just, you know, throw these costumes at the dancers and be like, good luck, or
make it work.
Yeah. So I've always thought this way. And it's been a while since I've had to literally buy all the stuff and do it myself. I always do it a little bit.
Yeah, you always
like, I feel like I bought
hands on stuff.
I handled 2 of the costumes for the last tour, but this time I'm literally handling all of them.
Which is fun.
So it's a lot of work to like find new stuff online, buy it, return the stuff that doesn't work, find new stuff, like
lots of returns. All right. I think that's good. What do you think? And then maybe I'll add some accent pieces just to make it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. I haven't glued this down, but I want to make sure it turns. Yeah, very happy with these.
I might just like leave it at this and let the seamstress take over the rest of it, because, you know, I think I'll cut this little piece out and then add a little chunk there.
I agree. Yeah.
This has got to go.
That looks really nice. Good job.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Stressful, and we got plenty left to put like little bits on the back and put some on the skirt.
You know, I always care about the integrity and like how our costumes hold up anyway, but I feel like there's something about us making these ones that are gonna make me care about them.
Oh, absolutely.
Like they're my babies. We made these.
Yeah, you know, it's like anytime you put this kind of time and love into anything, you care about it more.
Yes.
That's why I think it's important to, like, when people have to work for everything they have, or like work for your career, like, you're not as grateful for anything if it was handed to you.
Yeah.
Also, this is just so fun to me. Like, I think that's why I've always been so involved in my costumes, is like, I honestly enjoy it.
Well, it's funny, you know, my mom always jokes that, so back up. I'm Lindsay. This is Lindsay. Lindsay also has a sister named Brooke, and I have a sister named Brooke.
So funny.
So we're both Brooke and Lindsay, and both of our moms. Well, so my mom always joked that, like, I was the black sheep of the family. You know, everyone else went to whatever that they went off to do. They did, like, my sister did law school, you know, all of that kind of stuff. And I always wanted to run away and join the circus. And my mom always jokes that, you know, the Brookes went and did the family thing, and the Lindsays went and ran away and joined the circus.
Yes, they did. So funny.
It was really weird when Lindsay and I were on a plane when we had first just met. And we were on our way back from Orlando. And I forget, she started talking about her sister Brooke. And I went, what? You're my sister Brooke. She's like, no, my sister Brooke. And I'm like, I have a sister named Brooke. It was a very weird moment of, oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, we're both Lindsays. Also, mind you, at that time, we both had bangs.
Bangs with blonde hair.
Yeah. So we were literally, like, looked very similar, about the same height, both quirky Lindsays.
Very weird.
It was like, now both our sisters are named Brooke? What?
It was very weird. I was like, who are you?
Yeah. Are you my long lost
my more talented sister, my more talented twin?
Oh, whatever.
Okay, yeah, I'm happy with that now that I've folded it several times.
Yeah, so pretty.
Okay, cool.
Also, it's just kind of fun. Like, I don't think everyone realizes the details. The fact that like we're literally custom gluing fans together.
I love it.
You know, they're going to be used for half of one song. Yeah. You know,
literally, they're going to be on stage for half of a song.
And that's
okay.
Okay, it's worth it.
That is okay. I think my favorite part of us sharing a name is that when I advance a tour, which means emailing all the venues ahead of time and telling them, you know, this is what we need for this, and this is what we need you to buy for this. I will sign the email, you know, Lindsay Fishman, but a lot of times people only see the Lindsay. And I can't tell you how many times I walk into a venue and they say, oh, you're not Lindsey Stirling. We thought Lindsay was advancing her own tour. Nope, it's me.
Can you imagine me, like, emailing every venue? Heavens.
Oh my goodness. That would be far too much work. You used to back in the day, though, didn't you?
Once upon a time.
Yeah, way back in the day.
Then Eric came along and took over. Just like literally first tour.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, flashback. Okay. So I think what I'll do is I will take the fans and I'm going to work on those at home. I'll probably go get more white lace and do the second fans, our backup ones. I should cut a piece of this out so I can do that other fan.
This is so cool.
I'm going to start working on your co-stars. I'm going to start mocking up some stuff.
Co-stars?
Your co-star's outfit, without giving anything away.
What do you mean co-star?
What? Is there someone else coming that I don't know about?
Are you making Kaiser's outfits?
No. I'm going to start working on, I'm going to draft up some things.
Okay.
I have a a lot of screenshots I need to send you.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Wait, I still co-stars. I still don't. I still am like trying to catch up. Okay, now I get it.
now.
I get it now. You ever do that? You start to pretend
Yes.
thinking you'll catch up, and then you're like, actually,
I don't get it.
I've been racking my
Wait,
brain.
what's your name again? I'm trying to, where's another, I guess, is this one okay? The second fan? Yeah, that's fine. I'll do
Yeah.
this one. I just don't want to use one that will need elsewhere.
It's like you want to use a good one, but not the best one.
Yeah. I'm really excited about the costumes that I'm dreaming up, though. I think we can hand make all of them. I don't think we'll need to buy
Really?
anything. Yeah.
Are you sure? Because I think it wouldn't be crazy.
It wouldn't be crazy to buy. Well, the ones that I have found are just too big. All of them.
Oh, I see. So it's kind of out of necessity.
Exactly. They're just too big. Even the smalls. Because she's a small lady.
She's a small
She
gal.
is a teeny tiny little lady. I may have measured her head the other day.
Oh my gosh. I love it. So excited for this.
But same idea as the toy soldier hat. Very much. Cool. With 2 holes.
Cool, cool.
2 ear holes. Those human ears.
Yes. Well, I'm so excited about the middle of the show moment with that. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
That's probably gonna be my favorite part of the show.
I am so excited. I was telling somebody that idea the other day. I was like, is this not hilarious? And they're like, that's pretty funny.
Oh, this is so pretty.
All right. Ooh. Look at that. So pretty.
I love it.
See how sparkly it is from there?
Yeah, I think so. Now imagine that with like stage lights hitting it. So again, it looks different on stage. So when we buy things, it's very much like, what's this fabric gonna look like when it reflects off light?
Ribbon that I've gotten, like, I don't know if we want to make it like a solid,
I don't mind that.
like solid thing, and then cut off the extra bits, or if we want to make it, I think it might need to be like a little more less frilly on the sides.
I agree. It'll make it look more timepiece appropriate.
That
for
looks
sure.
a little better to me. Yeah, right? And there was also the other ribbon. Let's see. Let's audition them.
Where is that one?
There's that one. It's the thick one.
I know
Oh,
which one you're
sitting
talking
on
about. Oh,
kind of sick.
that's so pretty. I
Kind of awesome.
think I like that
It'd have
one.
to be all the way up here.
Here's a question. Is that going to look good underneath? Like this, do you think that will look like too much underneath the pile?
Oh, actually, I love that.
I do too.
I feel like that makes it.
it'll be fine.
I think it's fine. It's like a freaking pirate. It can
Yeah.
be gaudy
do
if
whatever.
you want.
Yeah.
I love that though. I think that makes it look very period.
Yeah. I
So like
agree.
everybody, we put this lining around the.
That's so
So
pretty.
it looks like Marie Antoinette.
I love it. Nice.
Yes. We are obsessed with ourselves. Also, this could even make it go a little bit lower, so it's got that like
Yep. I like it.
I'm
Let's
just gonna
pin that there.
pin that one with me. That makes it. Yeah, I was like, something's not quite right, even though I'm loving it. It's not quite right. Now it's right. It's fun. Like, I think the costume process or the creative process in general is so fun because it's like something can be almost right, but so off, and then one little thing
Makes a huge change.
pulls it all together.
Yep. Oh, I'm so excited about this.
I am too. These are honestly, like, I'm sorry, but we are killing it.
Yeah.
Like these are gonna look so good.
I think part of this whole process for us this time around in particular, I wanted to use it as like a proof of concept that like we could do this, you know?
Well, we did it for the Christmas tour.
Yeah.
And like I said, I haven't full on done all my own costumes since then. And I was like, we did it then. Yeah. And also like right now, not like, I mean, I'm getting busy, you're getting busy.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like,
you're way busier than me, but there's this feeling of like, we have the time now.
Right.
Let's do it. Yes. You know, let's
By the way, everybody, I have to just brag a little bit. Lindsay filmed the first time the first tour in forever video. And didn't she do an amazing job?
We had I wish that was like a full length.
I know. It was so funny. We were giggling the whole time. Maybe even like
Lindsay's neighbors think that she's
insane.
Very weird.
The part where I was running around with the bus on the street, we probably took that shot like 5 times because like either like I would run in the sunlight or cars. And they're definitely like running down my street.
Her next door neighbor pulled up and he's like
in his like
really fancy car, and Lindsay and I she's in a bus.
Up? Yeah.
And I'm like in a hoodie carrying a camera around.
Oh my gosh.
He was just like, wow. All right, this is normal.
Question: do you think that this neckline should have this on it too?
Absolutely.
I gotta get more of it. Dang it! I knew it. I was like, I should get more, but also I wasn't sure what we were gonna use
for the neckline. That I don't. Well, I mean, but it's so pretty.
No, I think so because we wanted to get more of the brown stuff anyway, and we're gonna have to go back to Fashion District.
You're right.
And this guy was so nice.
Might as well.
And I think this would be pretty on the waistline, like that. Like make a fake dipped waist.
I agree.
And even if it's not a fake dipped waist, it could go here. And
I mean, it's like a nice little touch. Yeah.
Got this going around.
I like it.
Pretty.
All right. Gosh, we got so much done today.
We got so much done today.
I'm proud of us.
Ooh, this could also be.
Oh, I like that.
Ooh. Putting it on the cuff of the sleeve.
It's
so funny, you guys. I'm like, if they can't see it on there, will they see it from stage? But I think that those little details.
That's okay.
They like just clean it up. They make it just look a little bit extra.
I like it down here too.
Yeah, I wonder. We might have to get more of this too. If it's gonna go in 1, 2, 3, 4 places, but
it'll look good.
It'll be good.
Yeah.
It was just so pretty and delicate. I just had to.
Yeah. Let's tack those on there.
Great. So yeah, also we could just put like some of this along the waistline.
I love that.
So maybe we just take some of these little stripies and ooh, look, because even that goes down.
It goes like into the.
I'm so excited about this material. Like having some of these go down the front.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
that looks so nice.
Killing it. So I will just pin this little guy right there for kicks and giggles. So now you guys know how to be a stylist. You're welcome. Everyone's like, I do not want to do this. Actually, I bet there's a lot of people in the chat right now that do this kind of stuff too.
I bet there's a lot of people in the chat who could do this
way faster than us.
Faster and better than us.
And we see you and appreciate you. I do know I've seen a lot of cool cosplayers in my groups and chats and stuff and pictures that they've posted. Of your own cosplay. So I see you guys. I know you're talented. And we'll just put this all in a little.
Keep it with it, yeah.
Yeah, because
I have a little thing of baggies over there.
Maybe this. There.
Oh, I like that.
A little.
Yeah. As long as it doesn't get in the way.
Like put this right on the edge of the mask, maybe.
Oh, that's an idea.
Like a feather.
I like that. I prefer that. The arms for sure.
I mean, luckily we have a lot of this. I mean, I was surprised how much this is stretching, but it's. I could have got a half.
We'll use every piece of it.
We will use as much of it as we freaking can because it was fancy. Fancy worth it.
Definitely worth it.
Yeah. Let's really quick before we dive into these things. I'm like, is anyone even still here?
Yeah.
I feel like, was this boring or was this fun?
I know. Did you guys like this at all? I know it was definitely not as engaging as they normally are.
This. I wonder if this will work on the back or if.
Oh, good. I think people like it.
Oh, good. You guys like it? I never know. I'm like, what's fun to watch for you guys? We could turn this into a big bustle on the back.
I don't mind that.
Because I feel like on the back, it matches enough to like tie into the purple dresses.
I don't mind that. I think I'd want it on the back and not the front as like an accent.
As an accent piece that kind
of. The white throws me. But I think in the back.
It totally does. And it like doesn't really work, but I think if you're right, if it's in the back, it'd be fun. There's also the thought of. I mean, that looks so pretty on that one.
I don't mind that.
Or even, no.
Not on the paint.
Wow, this looks
We'll
amazing.
use it. I'm super happy with where we ended up on this one.
So we might put this on the back. We'll see. I'm just gonna stick it with it for now. But let's see how we all put together. Okay. I have another hanger. Oh, I did. Thank you. Yeah.
Grab these.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So. Oh yeah, that's gonna look sick. Kind of is. Look.
Oh my goodness.
Ah!
I love it.
Oh, maybe put the camera
let me
up a little bit.
move the camera.
Please tell me I'll get multi-camera screen. So let's see how these all kind of work together. You have to like lay them down actually because they're not all. They need a bigger rack. Oops. Oh.
Move this.
Clothing rack, everyone. Huh. Okay. The yellow one's still a lot, but I think it's going to be enough.
And I think it'll look good. You know, the lighting is that color yellow. So I think it'll look good on stage.
Okay, what do we think?
I love it.
It looks so bad on the camera.
It's actually amazing.
But it's pretty freaking awesome. I think I might even use these for the music video.
I mean, these are fabulous. I didn't expect them to look this good.
I didn't either.
Stoked.
To be honest, I didn't either.
Yeah.
I was really hoping they would look good.
I'm actually shocked, Lindsey.
Yeah, I want to put on this pink one to see if it looks better on.
Yeah.
And then just add probably, I wonder if the brown one needs a waistline, but I think
the brown one or the yellowy brown one will need a waistline.
I think it needs a waistline of some kind. Because they all have something.
They do. Yeah. It'll need something. Whether we have it now or not, I don't know.
I mean, we could even get. It has that tie, so maybe we actually just use the tie it has to like.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that.
Around it.
Why not?
Okay, so.
Okay.
We killed it.
We did.
I'm so proud. Okay, you don't understand. It's so hard to be running through mountains of fabric, trying to make 5 different colored dresses match.
All work together with the stage lighting that we know is going to.
And the background we know is already there.
Yeah. And make them then work for the next song.
Yes, that's the thing. These are going to transform for 3 different songs. So they're one thing. They're supposed to have the illusion of being one thing in one song, and then the illusion of being a completely another thing and another thing.
Yeah.
Speaking of, do you think if this doesn't have sleeves and if it was like this and a square neck and busted up, you think that would be a ballerina?
I don't know yet.
That's
I'm skeptical.
That's the one. I'm just not sure if they're going to work for the first costume, but I think and that one too.
We'll just have to see. We'll need to put them on and see.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm leaning more towards yes.
I hope so.
But they're nailing the second and third.
Yeah, second and third song, they'll be freaking fantastic.
Yay!
All right. Well, thanks everybody for joining us.
Thank you for joining
stream.
us. Yeah.
It was really fun. And well,
maybe we'll do another one.
Maybe we'll do more because I think we're going to have another day of this. I mean, for sure.
For sure. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because we have to do, well, especially once the other dresses come.
Yeah. I think the first look and the last look will need.
The last look. The last look's pretty close though.
Okay. Well, maybe
but we do need to embellish it.
We do. Yeah.
You're right.
We might have another full day of this. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe how much we got done.
I'm so proud of us.
Yes.
All right. Thank you guys. Bye. We'll see you next time.
Okay.
Oh no, I can't hit stop streaming.